ChatGPT for beginners. Become a marketing expert and make money. Hello. My name is J.K. Nolan, and I wrote this book for you so that you too can make money with artificial intelligence AI. This book gives you all the basic information about AI you need to get started, structured like a high-quality online course. In addition, I will introduce you to 500 business ideas that you can implement with AI. I not only explain how you realize each idea, but also give you an estimate of the earning potential, a small business plan for each idea, so to speak. As an influencer, I am looking forward to meeting you in person soon and wish you every success on your way. Yours, J.K. Nolan. Why this manual? In a world that is increasingly shaped by digital technologies, artificial intelligence is playing an increasingly important role. ChatGPT, developed by OpenAI, is one of the most advanced language models of its kind and offers countless applications. From answering simple questions to creating complex texts, the possible applications are almost endless. What can you expect? This guide will guide you step by step through the use of ChatGPT. It starts with the basic features and guides you to advanced techniques and applications. You'll learn how to make effective requests, how to use ChatGPT in different contexts, and how to tailor the responses to your specific needs. Who is this guide for? This book is aimed at a wide audience. Beginners. If you have no previous experience with ChatGPT or similar tools, you will appreciate the clear and easy to understand explanations. Advanced users. If you're already familiar with ChatGPT, here's in-depth information and advanced tips that will further improve your skills. Professionals. For those who want to use ChatGPT professionally, this guide offers specific use cases and best practices. How to use this guide? We recommend going through this guide from start to finish, especially if you're new to ChatGPT. Each chapter builds on the previous one and systematically guides you through the different aspects of use. For experienced users, it can be useful to jump straight to the advanced chapters to find specific information. How to use the book effectively. To get the most out of this guide, we recommend reading the chapters in the given order, especially if you're a beginner. Each chapter builds on the previous ones and helps you develop a solid understanding of ChatGPT. Use the practical exercises and examples to directly apply and consolidate what you have learned. Notes on using the examples and instructions. This book contains numerous examples and step-by-step instructions to help you put what you have learned into practice. These examples are designed to be easy to follow and customizable to your specific needs. Use the examples as a starting point and experiment with your own requests and scenarios to develop a deeper understanding. What is the ChatGPT Introduction to ChatGPT? ChatGPT is an advanced language model developed by OpenAI. It is based on the GPT-5 architecture, which stands for Generative Pre-trained Transformer 5. ChatGPT is designed to generate human-like text and respond to a wide range of inputs. It can write texts, answer questions, create creative content, and more. But what exactly is behind this technology, and how does it work? The basics of GPT-5. GPT-5 is an evolution of the previous GPT models. It is based on machine learning and uses an enormous amount of data to recognize and reproduce speech patterns. The core idea behind GPT-5 is the transformer architecture, which enables the model to recognize connections in texts and thus generate coherent and meaningful answers. The Transformer Architecture. The Transformer Architecture, first presented in a groundbreaking paper by Vaswani et al. 2017, revolutionized natural language processing, NLP. Unlike previous models based on recurrent neural networks, RNNs, and long short-term memory, LSTM, the transformer uses self-attentive mechanics that allow it to detect relationships between words regardless of their position in the text. This leads to more efficient processing and better results in text generation, training data and pre-processing. ChatGPT was trained with a huge amount of text data from the internet. This data includes books, articles, websites, and many other textual sources. The training took place in several phases. Pre-training. In this phase, the model learns to recognize speech patterns and structures from the text data. The model is fed a large amount of text and learns to make predictions about the next word in a sentence. Fine-tuning. After pre-training, the model is fine-tuned to better perform more specific tasks. This can be done by leveraging more specialized datasets or by adapting to specific use cases. How ChatGPT works. ChatGPT uses the learned language patterns to react to inputs. When you ask a question or type a task, the model analyzes the text, recognizes relevant patterns, and generates an answer based on the learned data. The process involves several steps. Text analysis. The model analyzes the input and identifies keywords and phrases. Context understanding. ChatGPT uses its understanding of language structures and contexts to understand the context of the input. Response generation. Based on analysis and contextual understanding, the model generates a response that is coherent and relevant to the input. Differences to other AI and chatbot systems. ChatGPT differs from other AI and chatbot systems in several aspects. Scalability. Thanks to the enormous amount of training data and powerful architecture, ChatGPT can handle a wide range of tasks. Flexibility. ChatGPT is not limited to predefined answers, but can generate creative and varied texts. Language understanding. Thanks to advanced language understanding, ChatGPT can interpret and respond to complex queries better than many other systems. Advantages and possibilities of ChatGPT. ChatGPT offers numerous advantages and possibilities that make it a versatile tool for various applications. Automation of tasks. ChatGPT can automate routine tasks, such as answering customer queries, creating reports, or generating content for social media. Creative support. Authors and creatives can use ChatGPT to find inspiration, write texts or develop ideas. Education and learning support. ChatGPT can serve as a learning aid by answering questions, providing explanations, or helping to create learning materials. Chatbot development. Businesses can use ChatGPT to develop intelligent chatbots that handle customer queries efficiently and accurately. Research and data analysis. ChatGPT can be used in research to analyze texts, identify trends, or interpret data. Limits and challenges. Despite its impressive capabilities, ChatGPT also has some limitations and challenges. Understanding context. Although ChatGPT can recognize advanced language patterns, It sometimes struggles to understand deeper contextual contexts, bias and ethical issues. Because the model has been trained on internet data, it can inadvertently reflect biases and biases. This poses an ethical challenge that must be taken into account when using it. Authenticity of information. ChatGPT generates texts based on probabilities and can therefore occasionally provide inaccurate or incorrect information. It is important to critically review the content generated. Privacy and security. Privacy and security must be considered when using ChatGPT, especially when sensitive or personal data is being processed. The future of ChatGPT. The development of ChatGPT and similar models is only in its infancy. Future versions could be even more powerful and versatile. Researchers are working to further improve the models, especially in terms of understanding context, reducing bias, and increasing accuracy. Another important aspect is the integration of ChatGPT into various applications and systems. As technology continues to evolve, we could see ChatGPT becoming more prevalent in everyday applications, from smart assistants to custom solutions to specialized research tools. The beginnings of artificial intelligence and NLP. ChatGPT's history is closely linked to the development of artificial intelligence (AI) and natural language processing (NLP). The roots of AI date back to the 1950s, when scientists began exploring the possibility of teaching machines to think. One of the earliest milestones was the concept of the Turing test proposed by the British mathematician and computer scientist Alan Turing. This test was intended to test whether a machine can imitate human behavior so well that it is indistinguishable from a human interlocutor. The development of NLP. NLP is a subfield of AI that deals with the interaction between computers and human language. In the 1960s and 1970s, the first programs were developed that enabled simple linguistic interactions. A well-known example is ELIZA, an early chatbot program developed by Joseph Weizenbaum at MIT. ELIZA was able to recognize certain patterns in texts and provide predefined responses, making it a precursor to modern chatbots. The beginnings of OpenAI. OpenAI, the company behind ChatGPT, was founded in 2015. The organization has set itself the goal of developing safe and useful AI and making this technology accessible worldwide. One of OpenAI's early and important contributions was the development of OpenAI Gym, a platform for the development and comparability of reinforcement learning algorithms. GPT-1. The first step. In June 2018, OpenAI released the first generative pre-trained transformer, GPT, model. GPT-1 was a significant breakthrough as it applied the concept of transfer learning techniques to NLP. The model was pre-trained on a large amount of textual data and could then be fine-tuned to suit specific tasks. This method made it possible to create powerful language models without having to develop a new model for each task. GPT-2, the breakthrough. This was followed in February 2019 by GPT-2, a much larger and more powerful model. GPT-2 consisted of 1.5 billion parameters, making it considerably larger and more complex than its predecessor. The model was able to generate remarkably coherent and versatile texts, making it a significant advance in NLP. OpenAI initially decided not to release the full model due to concerns about the potential for abuse. However, The model was later released gradually when it became clear that the risks were manageable. GPT-3, the next generation. In June 2020, OpenAI released GPT-3, the most advanced language model to date. With 175 billion parameters, GPT-3 surpassed all previous models in terms of size and performance. GPT-3 could not only generate text, but also perform complex tasks such as translations, question answering, and even programming tasks. The release of GPT-3 was a milestone that highlighted the potential of AI in the field of language processing. ChatGPT, specialization in dialogues. OpenAI developed specialized applications based on GPT-3, including ChatGPT. ChatGPT has been specially trained to conduct human-like dialogues. It uses the powerful language generation capabilities of GPT-3 to respond to a wide range of inputs, from simple questions to complex conversations. The fine-tuning of dialogues and conversations made ChatGPT a particularly useful tool for applications such as customer service, virtual assistants, and much more. Further development and improvements. Since the introduction of ChatGPT, OpenAI has continuously worked to improve the model. This includes both technical improvements and the expansion of the areas of application. An important aspect is the reduction of bias in the model. Since ChatGPT was trained on a large amount of internet data, it sometimes reflects the biases present in the training data. OpenAI has developed various techniques to detect and minimize these biases. Future developments and outlook. The history and development of ChatGPT shows how fast artificial intelligence technology is evolving. Future versions of ChatGPT and other language models are expected to be even more powerful and versatile. Researchers are working to further improve contextualization and understanding of complex relationships. There are also efforts to make the use of AI tools safer and more ethical. Another exciting area is the integration of multimodal models that can process not only text, but also other forms of data such as images and audio. This development could significantly expand the possibilities of ChatGPT and open up new areas of application. The importance of OpenAI and ChatGPT. The work of OpenAI and the development of ChatGPT have permanently changed the landscape of artificial intelligence and natural language processing. ChatGPT shows how far the technology has already come and what potential it has. It opens up new opportunities for innovation in a wide range of fields, from science to business to the creative industries. Getting started. The first step to using ChatGPT is to create an account and log in. This process is relatively simple and allows you to access ChatGPT's powerful features. In this section, we'll walk you through the step-by-step process of creating an account and signing up for the first time so you can get started quickly and hassle-free. Account creation. Step 1. Visit OpenAI's website. Start by visiting OpenAI's official website. Open your favorite web browser and enter the URL https://www.openai.com. On the homepage, you will find information about the various products and services that OpenAI offers. Step 2. Register. On the OpenAI homepage, you will usually find a button or link that says Register or Create Account. Click on this link to begin the registration process. You will be redirected to a registration form where you will need to enter your email address and a strong password. Step 3. Verify your email address. After entering your email address and password, you will receive a confirmation email from OpenAI. Open your email inbox and look for the confirmation message. Click on the link included in the email to confirm your email address and complete the registration process. Step 4. Personal information. After confirming your email address, you will be asked to provide some personal information. This may include your full name, phone number, and any other necessary information. This information is important to secure your account and provide you with smooth access to OpenAI's services. Step 5. Completing the registration. After entering all the required information, click Submit or Complete Registration to create your account. You may be asked to make some additional settings, such as selecting your preferred language or time zone. Once this is complete, your account is created and you can log in. First login. Step 1. Sign up. After successful registration, you can log into your new account. Go to the OpenAI homepage again and click on Sign Up. Enter your registered email address and password and click Login to login. Step 2. Introduction and tour. After signing up, OpenAI may provide a brief introduction or tour of ChatGPT's interface and features. This tour is especially useful for new users as it helps you familiarize yourself with the basic features and navigation. Take your time to go through this tour to get a first overview. Step 3. Profile settings. After the tour or introduction, you can go to your profile settings to make personal adjustments. Here you can update your personal information, change your password, and make other settings. It's important to review your settings and adjust them as needed to ensure the best user experience. Tips for a successful account creation. Choose a strong password. Choose a strong and unique password for your account. Avoid simple passwords and use a combination of letters, numbers, and special characters. Email verification. Make sure to verify your email address immediately after registration to gain access to your account. Up-to-date information. Provide up-to-date and accurate information to avoid account creation issues. This also helps in recovering your account in case of password loss or other issues. Common problems and solutions. Problem 1. Confirmation email not received. Solution. Check your spam folder in case the confirmation email didn't arrive in your inbox. If you still can't find the email, try registering again or contact OpenAI support. Problem 2. Unable to log in. Solution. Make sure you're using the correct email address and password. If you have forgotten your password, use the Forgot Password feature on the login page to create a new password. Problem 3. Account banned. Solution. If your account has been banned, it could be due to suspicious activity or multiple failed login attempts. Contact OpenAI support to resolve the issue and reactivate your account. Privacy and security. OpenAI takes privacy and security very seriously. Your personal information will be kept confidential and will only be used to manage your account and provide the services. Make sure to keep your access data safe and not share it with third parties. Privacy policy. Read OpenAI's privacy policy to understand how your data is used and protected. This policy provides detailed information about what data is collected, how it is used, and what measures are taken to protect your privacy. Safety precautions. OpenAI implements various safeguards to protect your account and data. These include encrypted connections, two-factor authentication, 2FA, and regular security checks. Enable two-factor authentication for added protection. User interface and navigation. ChatGPT's user interface, UI, is designed to be both intuitive and functional. A well-designed interface makes it easy to navigate and allows you to use ChatGPT's numerous features and tools efficiently. In this section, we'll give you a detailed overview of the key elements of the interface and how to move through the platform effectively. Main dashboard. The main dashboard is the central point of contact once you log into ChatGPT. Here you will find all the essential features and tools you need to manage and edit your projects. Overview of the dashboard. The main dashboard usually consists of several sections that offer different features. These may vary slightly depending on the version and specific implementation of ChatGPT, but typically include the following elements. Navigation bar. A horizontal or vertical bar that provides access to the main sections of the platform. This often includes links to home, projects, settings, help, and other important areas. Notifications. A space where you can see important notifications and updates, such as new features, system messages, or important communications from OpenAI. Quick access. A section for quick access to frequently used features or recently edited projects. This can help you organize your work more efficiently and get to the resources you need quickly. Projects and documents. An essential part of using ChatGPT is to manage projects and documents. The projects page is the place where you can create new projects, edit existing projects, and organize them. Project overview. The project overview shows a list of all your projects. This list can be sorted by various criteria such as creation date, project name or status. Here are some key features of the project overview. Search function. A search bar that allows you to quickly find projects by searching by keywords or project names. Filter options. Filters that allow you to view projects by specific criteria, such as date, creators, or project status. Project categories. Categories or tags that make it easier for you to organize and search projects. Create a new project. To start a new project, click on the Create New Project button or a similar button. You'll be taken to a form or wizard where you can enter basic information about your project. Project title. Enter a descriptive title for your project. Description. Include a brief description that explains the purpose and goals of the project. Templates. If necessary, choose a template or launch format for your project if this feature is available. Project. Once a project is created, you can manage and edit it. Project management includes several tools and options to organize your work. Edit. Open the project for editing and add content or modify existing content. Delete. Remove projects that are no longer needed. Be aware that deleted projects may not be recoverable. Share. Share projects with other users to collaborate on them. You can set permissions to determine who can see or edit the project. Text editor and input fields. The text editor is the heart of the platform, where you make your inputs and get the answers from ChatGPT. A well-designed text editor offers plenty of features to help you create and edit texts efficiently. Zone. The input field is the area where you enter your questions, instructions, or texts to be processed by ChatGPT. Some key features of the input field include text input. Enter your input directly into the field. The input field supports input from simple texts to complex instructions. Input history. View your previous inputs to reuse or modify them. Autocomplete. Autocomplete features can help you work faster and more accurately by making suggestions based on your past input. Answer. The response section is where ChatGPT's generated responses are displayed. Here you can read, copy and further edit the answers. Display mode. Switch between different display modes, such as plain text, HTML, or Markdown, to see the response in the form you want. Edit and comment. Edit the generated response directly in the editor or add comments to provide feedback or take notes. Export. Export the generated responses to various formats such as PDF, docx, or plain text files for further processing or saving. Formatting tools. The text editor offers a variety of formatting tools to style your inputs and the generated texts. Text formatting. Functions for bolding, italicizing and underlining text, as well as the creation of lists, tables and links. Special characters. Insert special characters, emojis, and other symbols. Templates and snippets. Use pre-built templates and text snippets to quickly insert frequently used phrases. Settings and adjustments. The settings allow you to customize the platform according to your needs. This includes general settings, notifications, security options, and more. General settings. Language. Choose your preferred language for the interface. Time zone. Set your time zone to make sure that time information is displayed correctly. Design and layout. Customize the look of the user interface by selecting themes and layout options. User profile. Personal information. Update your personal information, such as name, email address, and phone number. Profile picture. Upload a profile picture to personalize your account. Change your password. Change your password regularly to keep your account secure. Notifications. Email notifications. Choose what type of notifications you want to receive via email, such as updates on new features or important system messages. In-app notifications. Manage notifications within the platform to ensure you don't miss any important information. Security and privacy options. Two-factor authentication. 2FA. Enable two-factor authentication to increase the security of your account. Privacy. Review and manage your privacy settings to determine what information OpenAI may collect and use. Manage sessions. Monitor and end active sessions to ensure that your account is only used on authorized devices. Basic functions and settings. Now that you're familiar with the interface and navigation, it's time to explore the basic features and settings of ChatGPT. This section explains the most important features you need to work effectively with ChatGPT and shows you how to make the most of them. Text generation. The core function of ChatGPT is the generation of texts. This feature is at the heart of the tool and allows you to create a variety of text, from simple answers to complex explanations and creative content. Make effective requests. To get the best results from ChatGPT, it is important to formulate your queries clearly and concisely. Here are some tips for making effective requests. Clarity and precision. Formulate your input as clearly and concisely as possible. Avoid ambiguous or vague wording that can lead to inaccurate answers. Provide context. Provide sufficient context so that ChatGPT can better understand the request. This is especially important for complex or multi-part questions. Examples and templates. Use examples or templates to clarify specific requirements. This can be especially helpful if you need specific formats or styles. Using prompts. Prompts are specific inputs or instructions that make ChatGPT perform specific tasks. Here are some common prompts and how to use them. Information requests. Explain the basics of quantum physics to me. Creative writing. Write a short story about a brave explorer. Technical explanations. Describe how an internal combustion engine works. Content creation. Create a blog post about the benefits of renewable energy. By using specific prompts, you can use ChatGPT specifically for different tasks. Iterative feedback. Another key to using ChatGPT effectively is iterative feedback. The aim here is to refine input step by step and improve the answers generated. Adaptation of inputs. If the first answer does not meet expectations, adjust your inputs and provide more details or clarifications. Provide feedback. Provide specific feedback on the generated response to guide ChatGPT. For example, this is a good start, but add more details about the historical significance. Multiple passes. Repeat the process until you get a satisfactory answer. This may require multiple iterations, but it often produces high-quality results. Save and export. The ability to save projects and export the generated content is an essential feature of ChatGPT. Here's how you can back up your work and use it for more purposes. Save projects. Autosave. ChatGPT usually offers an autosave feature that ensures that your work is saved regularly. Check the settings to make sure autosave is turned on. Manual saving. In addition to autosaving, you should save your projects manually, especially after important changes or additions. Look for a save button or similar feature. Versioning. Use version control to store different versions of a project. This allows you to restore previous versions if necessary. Export options. File formats. Export your generated texts to various file formats such as PDF, docx, or plain text files text. This flexibility makes it easier to process and use the content in other applications. Export functions. Use the export functions in the user interface to download your texts. Click on the export button and select the desired format. Sharing and collaboration. Export text to share or share for collaboration. This is especially useful for team projects or when you want to get feedback from colleagues. Collaboration and sharing. Collaboration and sharing are important aspects of using ChatGPT, especially if you're working in a team or need feedback from others. Share projects. Share with colleagues. Use the sharing feature to share projects with colleagues or other users. Enter the email addresses of the people you want to share the project with and set the permissions. Manage permissions. Determine who can view or edit the project. You can assign read, write or administrator rights to control access. Public links. Create public links to make projects accessible to a wider audience. This is useful if you want to showcase your work or get feedback from a larger group. Comments. Give feedback. Use the comment function to add feedback directly to the project. This encourages collaboration and improves the quality of results. Lead discussions. Have discussions within the project to share ideas and develop solutions together. The comment function makes it possible to mark specific text passages and make detailed comments. Change tracking. Track changes and comments to document the progress of collaboration and ensure everyone is on the same page. Advanced search features. Advanced search allows you to quickly find specific content in your projects or documents. This feature is especially useful if you're working with large amounts of text or need specific information. Keyword. Search bar. Use the search bar to search for specific words or phrases in your projects. Enter the desired keyword and display the corresponding hits. Search operators. Use search operators such as and, or and not to refine your searches and get more precise results. Wordcode search. Use wordcodes. For example, or, to search for variations of a word. This is especially helpful if you're unsure of how a word is spelled or want to find different forms of a term. Filtering. Date. Filter your search results by date to see only the most recent or oldest documents. Project name. Use the project filter to narrow down results to specific projects. Creator. Filter by the creator of the document to find content from specific people. Search history. View history. View your search history to quickly access frequently searched content. Save searches. Save frequently used searches so you can quickly rerun them when you need to. Export search results. Export your search results to analyze or process them outside of the platform. Basics of use. Now that you've familiarized yourself with the first steps and the basic features of ChatGPT, it's time to dive deeper into how to use the tool. In this chapter, we will explain the basic uses of ChatGPT and show you how to use the tool effectively for various tasks. This includes making simple requests, interpreting and refining answers, and understanding the most common use cases. Make simple inquiries. Making simple requests is the basis for using ChatGPT. Whether you are looking for information, need a short explanation or want to generate a small text, clear and concise inquiries are the key to good results. In this section, we'll show you how to make effective requests and what techniques can help you get the best possible answers. Ask the right question. To get the best results from ChatGPT, it is important to formulate your queries clearly and concisely. Here are some basic principles that can help you. Clear wording. Avoid ambiguity. Make your requests as clear and concise as possible. Ambiguous or vague wording can lead to inaccurate or irrelevant answers. Example, instead of asking "tell me about the weather," you should ask "what's the weather like in Berlin today?" Directness. Ask direct questions that request specific information. Avoid awkward or indirect wording. Example, instead of asking "why is the climate like this?" you should ask "what are the main causes of climate change?" Specificity. Detailed requests. Provide specific details to make the request more precise. This helps the model to provide targeted answers. Example, instead of asking "what does the kidney do?" you should ask "what are the main functions of the human kidney?" Concrete examples. Use concrete examples to clarify your question and make the answer more relevant. Example, how does running for 30 minutes a day affect an adult's health? Provide context. Providing context can help ChatGPT better understand your query and provide more relevant answers. This is especially important for complex or ambiguous questions. Background. Necessary details. Provide necessary background information that is relevant to the request. This can help specify the request and improve the response. Example: in the context of the global economy, what impact does digitization have on labor markets? Relevant context. Make sure the context is relevant and helpful to the query. This can be the difference between a general response and a targeted response. Example: in medical research, what progress has been made in the treatment of diabetes? Scenarios. Illustration. Use examples or scenarios to clarify and illustrate your query. Example: if I run for 30 minutes a day, how does that affect my health compared to running for 2 hours once a week? Detailed scenarios. Provide detailed scenarios that shed light on specific aspects of your request. Example: how does a vegetarian diet affect the risk of heart disease? Prompt optimization. Optimizing your prompts can significantly improve the quality of ChatGPT's responses. This can be achieved by using specific keywords and phrases. Clarity and precision. Use keywords. Use clear and concise keywords that specify the query. Example: explain the role of chlorophyll in photosynthesis. Clear instructions. Give clear instructions to get the information you want. Example: list the main causes of air pollution in large cities. Question structures. Structured requests. Use structural elements such as lists or bulleted lists to organize your request. Example: name and explain the 3 main types of cell division. Clear division. Divide complex requests into multiple, well-defined parts. Example: what are the symptoms of diabetes? And what treatment options are there? Instructions on the form of the response. Set response form. Specify the form in which the response should be delivered. Example: write a short paragraph about the benefits of renewable energy. Determine the level of detail. Determine the level of detail you want for the answer. Example: explain in simple terms how an internal combustion engine works. Iterative feedback. Iterative feedback is an essential part of using ChatGPT effectively. By gradually refining your inputs, you can improve the quality of the answers generated. Adaptation of the inputs. More precise requests. If the first response doesn't meet expectations, adjust your inputs and provide more details or clarifications. Example: can you give more details about the environmental benefits of solar energy? Add clarifications. Add clarifications or additional information to improve the response. Example: I meant the economic benefits of solar energy, not the ecological ones. Give feedback. Specific feedback. Provide specific feedback on the generated response to guide ChatGPT. Example: that's a good start, but add more details about the historical significance. Constructive criticism. Give constructive criticism to improve the quality of the answers. Example: the answer is good, but I need more information about the long-term effects. Multiple runs. Iterative improvement. Repeat the process until you get a satisfactory response. This may require multiple iterations, but it often produces high-quality results. Example: explain again, but focus on the economic aspects. Incremental refinement. Gradually refine your queries to get increasingly specific and relevant answers. Example: now add information about the policy challenges associated with renewable energy. Dealing with answers. Now that you've learned how to make effective requests, the next step is to interpret and refine ChatGPT's generated responses. In this section, You'll learn how to analyze, refine, and iteratively improve the responses as needed. These techniques will help you get the best results from your interactions with ChatGPT. Answer analysis. Check relevance. Checking relevance. Make sure that the response generated addresses your query directly and covers the main points. A relevant answer should answer your question completely and precisely. Example: if your query is what are the main causes of climate change and the answer only deals with economic aspects, this is not completely relevant. A complete response should include environmental, economic and social factors. Match with the request. Compare the response to your original request to make sure all aspects of your question have been addressed. Example: if you asked about the health benefits of running every day, the answer should include not only the physical health benefits but also the mental health benefits. Accuracy. Fact check. Check the accuracy of the information in the generated response. Use reliable sources to ensure that the information provided is accurate. For example, if the answer claims that solar energy is the cheapest source of energy, verify this with up-to-date data and reports from recognized energy authorities. Cross-references. Use cross-references with other trusted sources or articles to confirm the accuracy of the answer. Example: review scientific studies or official reports that support the information given in the answer. Coherence and clarity. Logical structure. A good answer should be clear and logically structured. Make sure that the information is presented in an understandable and well-organized manner. Example: an explanation of how an internal combustion engine works should contain a step-by-step and logical sequence of processes. Uniqueness. Make sure the answer is clear and without unnecessary complexity. Avoid answers that are confusing due to too many technical terms or unnecessary details. Example: a simple explanation for a lay audience should avoid unnecessary technical terms and instead use generally understandable terms. Refine the answers. Ask specific questions. Ask questions. If the first response isn't complete, ask more specific questions to get more detailed information. Example: can you explain more about the environmental benefits of solar energy, or what are the specific health benefits of daily running for the cardiovascular system? Clarifying questions. Ask questions that target specific aspects of the first answer to get more in-depth information. Example: what types of renewable energy are the most efficient and why, or what studies support the claim that running daily reduces the risk of heart disease? Providing clarifications. Clarification of the request. If the generated response is inaccurate or incomplete, provide clarifications or additional information to improve the response. Example: I meant the economic benefits of solar energy, not the ecological ones. Add specific details. Provide more details or specific aspects of your question to make the answer more targeted. Example: explain the long-term economic benefits of solar energy for households. Iterative improvement. Feedback and repetition. Provide ongoing feedback on the response and adjust your requests to get more accurate and relevant responses gradually. Example: that's a good start, but add more details about the historical significance of solar energy development. Step-by-step refinement. By asking questions repeatedly and adjusting the inputs, you can continuously improve the quality of the answers. Example: can you go into more detail about the policy challenges associated with implementing renewable energy? Use of queries. ChatGPT can ask queries to better understand the query and provide more relevant answers. This is especially helpful for complex or ambiguous requests. Accept queries. Responding to queries. When ChatGPT asks queries, answer them as clearly and concisely as possible to improve the quality of the final response. Example: if ChatGPT asks, "Do you mean the environmental or economic benefits of solar energy?" Give a precise answer such as "I mean the economic benefits." Provide additional information. Provide additional details or examples to clarify the queries and get a more precise answer. Example: I'm specifically interested in the impact of solar energy on household utility bills. Promoting dialogue. Continue dialogue. Use the dialogue with ChatGPT to dive deeper into the topic and get more detailed information. Continued dialogue can help to address complex issues more comprehensively. Example: what policies could support the implementation of renewable energy? Ask in-depth questions. Ask in-depth questions that build on ChatGPT's answers to get more in-depth information. Example: how have other countries successfully implemented renewable energy and what challenges have they overcome? Common use cases. ChatGPT is a versatile tool that can be used in a variety of use cases. In this section, we'll explain some of the most common uses of ChatGPT, from content creation to customer service support. These examples are intended to show you how you can use ChatGPT effectively in different contexts to make your work easier and increase your productivity. Content creation and text generation. One of the main uses of ChatGPT is content creation. Whether you want to write blog posts, articles, social media posts, or even books, ChatGPT can help you generate high-quality copy. Blog posts and articles. Topic finding. Use ChatGPT to find ideas for new blog posts or articles. Enter keywords or topic areas, and ChatGPT can suggest a list of potential topics and titles. Example: give me ideas for blog posts about renewable energy. Structuring. Let ChatGPT help you create the structure of your article. Specify the main topic and the desired subtopics, and ChatGPT can generate an outline for your post. Example: create an outline for an article about the benefits of solar energy. Content generation. Give ChatGPT specific instructions to write sections or entire articles. You can provide detailed input to ensure that the generated text meets your needs. Example: write an introductory paragraph about the history of solar energy. Social media posts. Creative copy. Use ChatGPT to create creative and engaging social media posts. Specify the topic and tone you want, and ChatGPT can generate matching texts. Example: create an Instagram post about World Environment Day. Campaign ideas. Get inspired by ChatGPT to come up with ideas for social media campaigns. ChatGPT can give you suggestions for topics, hashtags, and content strategies. Example: give me ideas for a social media campaign to promote recycling. Creative writing. Stories and screenplays. Use ChatGPT to write stories, screenplays, or other creative texts. Specify characters, storylines, and scenarios, and ChatGPT can evolve the story. Example: write a short story about an adventurer who discovers a lost city. Poems and song lyrics. ChatGPT can also generate poems and song lyrics. Specify the theme and style you want, and ChatGPT can create creative texts. Example: write a poem about the change of seasons. Education and learning. ChatGPT can be used as a learning aid and educational tool. It can answer questions, provide explanations, and even create personalized learning plans. Questions and answers. Homework help. Use ChatGPT to get help with homework. Ask specific questions about the topics you're learning, and ChatGPT can provide explanations and answers. Example: explain the process of photosynthesis. Exam preparation. Enter exam topics and let ChatGPT generate questions and answers for you to prepare for exams. Example: ask me 5 questions about the French Revolution and give the answers. Learning plans and materials. Create learning plans. ChatGPT can create personalized learning plans based on your learning goal and available time. Example: create a 2-week study plan for algebra. Educational materials. Let ChatGPT create worksheets, quizzes, and other educational materials that you can use for learning. Example: create a worksheet with 10 math problems on fractions. Customer service and support. ChatGPT can be used as a virtual assistance tool in customer service to handle queries and solve customer problems. Process customer requests. Automated responses. Use ChatGPT to generate automated responses to frequently asked questions. This can reduce customer service and reduce response time. Example: how do I reset my password? Personalized support. ChatGPT can also provide personalized responses to specific customer queries by accessing customer information and history. Example: I didn't receive my product even though it's marked as delivered. What can I do? Problem solving and instructions. Step-by-step instructions. Generate detailed step-by-step instructions to help customers solve problems. Example: explain how to restart my router. Troubleshooting. Let ChatGPT help diagnose common technical issues and suggest solutions. Example: my printer is not printing. What can I do to fix the problem? Research and data analysis. ChatGPT can also be used in research and data analysis to process and interpret complex information. Data interpretation. Data analysis. Use ChatGPT to interpret and summarize data. Enter datasets or research, and ChatGPT can identify relevant insights and trends. Example: analyze this sales data and give me the most important trends. Create reports. Let ChatGPT generate reports based on the analyzed data. This can help present your research results clearly and concisely. Example: prepare a report on the impact of digital transformation on small businesses. Literature research. Information gathering. Use ChatGPT to find relevant literature and sources on a specific topic. Enter the research topic, and ChatGPT can provide you with a list of relevant articles and books. Example: find scientific articles about the effects of climate change on biodiversity. Summaries. Let ChatGPT create summaries of important research papers or articles for you to quickly get an overview of the current state of research. Example: give me a summary of the latest research on quantum computing technology. Translations and language support. ChatGPT can also be used as a translation tool and to support language learning processes. Translations. Text translation. Use ChatGPT to translate texts into different languages quickly and accurately. Example: translate this text into Spanish. Renewable energies are crucial for the future of our planet. Multilingual communication. Use ChatGPT to facilitate multilingual communication by translating messages and emails. Example: translate this email into French. Dear Mr. Muller, I would like to inform you about our new products. Language learning. Vocabulary and grammar. Use ChatGPT to learn new vocabulary and grammar rules. Ask questions about specific aspects of the language you want to learn. Example: what are the most important rules for using the subjunctive in French? Exercises and tests. Let ChatGPT create exercises and tests for you to check and improve your language skills. Example: create a vocabulary test for advanced Spanish learners. Advanced usage. Formulate more complex requests. While simple queries provide clear and concise answers, more complex queries require a more detailed approach. Formulating more complex queries allows you to get deeper and more comprehensive answers from ChatGPT. In this section, you'll learn how to ask more challenging questions and use the full power of ChatGPT. The structure of complex requests. More complex queries often consist of multiple parts or layers that need to be carefully worded to get accurate and detailed answers. Multi-layered questions. Main question and sub-questions. Start with a main question and supplement it with specific sub-questions to cover different aspects of the topic. Example: how does climate change affect the global economy? Consider the following aspects. 1. Agriculture. 2. Energy production. 3. Trade. Sequential questions. Ask questions in a logical order to build the answer systematically. Example: explain the origin of the universe. Address the following phases. 1. Big Bang. 2. Formation of galaxies. 3. Evolution of stars and planets. Contextualization. Provide contextual information. Provide relevant background information to contextualize the request. Example: in the context of the latest technological developments, how does artificial intelligence influence the labor market? Look at different industries such as IT, manufacturing, and services. Specific conditions. Define specific conditions or assumptions to be considered when answering the question. Example: assuming the world's population continues to grow at the current rate, how will food production change over the next 50 years? Using instructions and constraints. To get detailed and precise answers, you can build specific instructions and restrictions into your requests. Formatting instructions. Request structured responses. Ask ChatGPT to provide the answer in a specific structure, such as an outline or report. Example: create an outline for a scientific article on the impact of climate change on biodiversity. Unique formats. Specify the format in which the response should be delivered, such as a list, table, or body text. Example: create a table that shows the advantages and disadvantages of different renewable energies. Restrictions and conditions. Time or space constraints. Limit the request to specific time periods or geographic regions to get more targeted responses. Example: examine the economic impact of climate change in Europe over the last 20 years. Specific perspectives. Ask for an analysis from a specific perspective, such as environmental, economic, or social. Example: analyze the social impact of automation in the manufacturing industry. Iterative refinement and feedback. Complex requests often require iterative refinement and continuous feedback to achieve the desired results. Give feedback and refine answers. Evaluate initial drafts. Evaluate the initial responses and provide targeted feedback to further improve the response. Example: the answer is good, but add more details about the economic development over the last 5 years. Ask follow-up questions. Ask follow-up questions to get more in-depth information or clarifications. Example: can you explain in more detail how agriculture is affected by climate change, especially in terms of crop failures? Iterative approach. Step-by-step deepening. Gradually refine your requests to get more detailed and specific answers. Example: now go into the effects of climate change on livestock farming and explain what adaptation strategies there are. Combine responses. Combine responses from multiple iterations to get a more comprehensive picture. Example: summarize the information so far and produce a comprehensive report on the environmental and economic impacts of climate change. Specific application examples. Here are some specific use cases that show how complex queries can be formulated. Scientific research. Topic overview. Give a detailed overview of current research on quantum computing technology. Take into account recent breakthroughs and their potential applications. Literature review. Make a list of the most important scientific articles on the effects of microplastics on marine ecosystems. Briefly summarize the main messages of each article. Business analysis. Market analysis. Analyze the market for electric vehicles in the next 10 years. Consider the key players, market trends, and potential challenges. Competitive analysis. Compare the marketing strategies of the leading technology companies in the field of artificial intelligence. What are the strengths and weaknesses of each strategy? Technical documentation. System design. Create a detailed system design for an IoT-based home automation solution. Describe the hardware and software components as well as the communication protocols. Troubleshooting. Provide a step-by-step guide on how to troubleshoot a non-working Wi-Fi router. Consider the most common problems and their solutions. Use of ChatGPT in different contexts. ChatGPT is a versatile tool that can be used in a variety of contexts. Depending on the application and target group, the requests and methods of use can vary considerably. In this section, we'll explore the use of ChatGPT in different professional and personal contexts to show you how to unlock the full potential of this tool in different scenarios. Education and learning. ChatGPT can be used as an effective learning and teaching tool in various educational contexts, from assisting with individual learning to using it in the classroom. ChatGPT offers numerous possibilities. Support in learning. Homework help. Students can use ChatGPT to get help with their homework. The tool can explain difficult concepts, solve sample problems, and provide learning materials. Example: explain the main differences between the cell types prokaryotes and eukaryotes. Exam preparation. ChatGPT can help prepare for exams by generating questions, providing explanations, and creating summaries of important topics. Example: ask 5 questions about the French Revolution and give the answers. Use in the classroom. Interactive learning activities. Teachers can use ChatGPT to create interactive learning activities, such as quizzes, discussion topics, or role plays. Example: create a quiz about the most important events in World War II. Individualized learning. ChatGPT can help create personalized learning plans and materials for students who have different needs and learning styles. Example: create a 2-week study plan for a student who wants to learn algebra. Business and company. In the business world, ChatGPT can be used in a variety of ways to increase productivity, support decision-making processes, and improve customer loyalty. Support in business decisions. Data analysis and reporting. Businesses can use ChatGPT to analyze data and generate reports that provide key business insights. Example: analyze last year's sales data and identify the most important trends. Market research. ChatGPT can help conduct market research by collecting and analyzing information about competitors, market trends, and customer preferences. Example: give an overview of the current trends in the field of electric vehicles. Customer service and communication. Automated customer queries. ChatGPT can be used to provide automated responses to common customer queries, which increases the efficiency of customer service. Example: how do I reset my password? Marketing materials creation. Marketing teams can use ChatGPT to create content for campaigns, social media posts, and other marketing materials. Example: create a blog post about the benefits of our new product. Research and science. ChatGPT can help researchers and scientists by assisting in the analysis and interpretation of data, summarizing scientific articles, and conducting literature reviews. Data analysis and interpretation. Explaining research results. ChatGPT can be used to explain complex research results and make them accessible to a wider audience. Example: explain the main messages of this study about the effects of climate change on biodiversity. Scientific article summaries. ChatGPT can summarize scientific articles and highlight the key findings. Example: summarize this article on quantum computing. Literature research. Find relevant sources. ChatGPT can help find relevant scientific articles and sources on a specific topic. Example: find scientific articles on the effects of microplastics on marine ecosystems. Create bibliographies. ChatGPT can create a list of relevant literature and summarize the most important information about each article. Example: create a bibliography of the latest research on renewable energy. Creative writing and content creation. For writers, journalists, and content creators, ChatGPT offers a variety of ways to support creative processes and create high-quality content. Creative writing. Stories and scripts. ChatGPT can help write stories, scripts, or other creative texts by developing plot ideas and creating dialogue. Example: write a short story about a detective who solves a mysterious case. Poems and song lyrics. ChatGPT can also generate poems and song lyrics. Specify the theme and style you want, and ChatGPT can create creative texts. Example: write a poem about the beauty of nature. Media content creation. Articles and blog posts. ChatGPT can be used to write articles and blog posts on various topics. Specify the topic and tone you want, and ChatGPT can generate matching texts. Example: write a blog post about the benefits of working from home. Social media content. Marketing teams can use ChatGPT to create engaging social media posts that engage the target audience and build brand loyalty. Example: create an Instagram post about the launch of our new product, medicine and health. In the field of medicine and health, ChatGPT can be used in a variety of ways to support patients, provide medical information, and support healthcare professionals. Patient support. Health advice. ChatGPT can be used to provide basic health advice and direct patients to reliable sources and professionals. Example: what measures can I take to reduce my risk of heart disease? Explanation of medical terms. ChatGPT can explain medical terms and diagnoses to help patients better understand their health. Example: what does the diagnosis of hypertension mean and how is it treated? Supporting healthcare professionals. Current research. ChatGPT can inform healthcare professionals about the latest research and medical developments. Example: give an overview of the latest research on the treatment of diabetes type. Patient information creation. Healthcare professionals can use ChatGPT to create understandable and informative materials for patients. Example: create an information sheet on flu prevention. Customization and personalization of responses. One of ChatGPT's greatest strengths lies in its ability to tailor responses to the user's specific needs and preferences. Through targeted customization and personalization, you can ensure that ChatGPT's answers are not only relevant, but also precisely tailored to your needs. In this section, we'll explore how you can customize and personalize ChatGPT to achieve the results you want. Use of templates and prompts. Template creation. Recurring tasks. Create templates for frequently asked questions or recurring tasks. This saves time and ensures that you get consistent answers. Example: write a product description for a new laptop that is designed for energy efficiency and ease of use. Structured prompts. Use structured prompts to simplify complex requests and enforce specific formats. Example: create a SWOT analysis for a renewable energy startup. Customization of prompts. Detailed instructions. Provide detailed instructions in your prompts to increase the accuracy of responses. Example: explain the impact of climate change on agriculture in North America over the past 20 years, with special attention to droughts and floods. Context-specific prompts. Customize your prompts to match the specific context in which you want the response to be used. Example: write an informative article about the latest trends in artificial intelligence for a tech-savvy audience. Personalized customizations. Adaptation of the writing style. Tone and style. Specify the tone and style you want for the response to ensure that the response resonates with your target audience. Example: write a formal summary of the new privacy policies for our business partners. Audience-specific language. Use language and terms that are tailored to your target audience. Example: explain the basics of machine learning in simple terms for a non-technical audience. Inclusion of personal preferences. Individual preferences. Tailor the answers to your individual preferences by specifying specific likes and dislikes. Example: write a blog post about eco-friendly travel options. emphasizing the advantages of traveling by train over flying. Brand voice. Make sure the responses reflect your brand's tone and voice. Example: create social media content for a youth audience that positions our brand as innovative and environmentally conscious. Leverage metadata and contextual information. Integration of metadata. Specific data points. Use metadata to include specific data points in your queries and get more precise answers. Example: report on electric car sales in 2023 based on the following data: sales volumes, market shares, and regional differences. Contextual adjustments. Tailor responses to the specific context by adding relevant metadata. Example: analyze the impact of remote work on productivity in the IT industry, based on recent studies and reports. Continuous context adaptation. Historical data. Use historical data and information to personalize responses in the context of previous requests. Example: based on our previous discussions about renewable energy, create a detailed analysis of the economic benefits of solar energy. Dynamic adjustments. Dynamically adapt responses to changing context to provide relevant and up-to-date information. Example: give an up-to-date assessment of the impact of the latest climate policy on energy prices. Iterative adaptation and refinement. Feedback loops. Continuous feedback. Provide continuous feedback on the answers to gradually improve and refine them. Example: the answer is good, but I need more details on how to implement the new privacy policy. Suggestions for improvement. Make concrete suggestions for improvement to increase the quality of the answers. Example: add examples of successful implementations of remote work models. Customization based on feedback. Specific corrections. Make specific corrections to make the answers more accurate and relevant. Example: correct the information about the sales development in the last quarter and add the latest data. Long-term adjustments. Use feedback to make long-term adjustments and improvements to responses. Example: make sure that future answers always take into account the latest research in the field of renewable energy. Specific application examples. Here are some specific use cases that show how customization and personalization of responses can be used effectively. Scientific communication. Technical article. Write a scientific article about the latest developments in quantum computing technology. Be sure to explain technical terms and highlight the most important research findings. Abstracts. Create an understandable summary of a complex scientific article for a general audience. Business communications. Annual reports. Prepare a detailed annual report on our company's performance over the past year. Emphasize the most important successes and challenges. Presentations. Create a presentation about the benefits of our new product line. Use graphs and charts to illustrate the key points. Marketing and advertising. Copywriting. Write engaging copywriting for our new campaign that highlights our product's unique selling points. Content strategy. Create a content plan for the next 3 months that focuses on increasing brand awareness and increasing customer loyalty. Special applications. ChatGPT in the professional environment. ChatGPT is a powerful tool that can be used in a variety of professional contexts. From improving communication and automating tasks to helping with decision-making and driving innovation, ChatGPT offers numerous opportunities to increase efficiency and productivity in the professional environment. In this section, we will explore how ChatGPT can be used in different professional scenarios and what benefits it offers in the process. Communication and collaboration. Effective communication and collaboration are critical to success in any professional setting. ChatGPT can help improve and optimize these aspects. Internal communication. Report creation. ChatGPT can assist in the creation of regular reports and updates by gathering information and presenting it in a clear, concise format. Example: create a weekly status report for Project XYZ that summarizes progress, challenges, and next steps. Internal newsletters. Use ChatGPT to create internal newsletters that include important news and updates for the entire team. Example: write an internal newsletter about the latest developments in our department. External communication. Customer inquiries. Automate the response to common customer inquiries to reduce customer service and reduce response times. Example: create a response to a customer inquiry about the availability and pricing of our products. Press releases. Use ChatGPT to create press releases that communicate important announcements and news from your company. Example: write a press release about the launch of our new product. Automation of tasks. Automating routine tasks can significantly increase efficiency and give employees more time for creative and strategic tasks. Document. Standardized documents. ChatGPT can create and customize standardized documents such as contracts, agreements, and forms. Example: create a standard employment contract for new employees. Data processing. Automate the processing and analysis of data to generate reports and summaries. Example: analyze the last quarter's sales data and create a summary of the most important trends. Planning and organization. Scheduling. ChatGPT can help with scheduling appointments by managing calendars and organizing meetings. Example: schedule a meeting with the marketing team for next week and send invitations to all attendees. Project management. Support project management by creating task lists and monitoring progress. Example: create a task list for Project ABC with key milestones and deadlines. Support in decision making. ChatGPT can provide valuable decision-making support by analyzing data, simulating scenarios, and making informed recommendations. Data analysis. Trend analysis. Use ChatGPT to identify and analyze trends in your business data. Example: analyze customer satisfaction data from the last 12 months and identify the most important trends. Benchmarking. Compare your business data with industry benchmarks to evaluate your performance and identify areas for improvement. Example: compare our sales figures to industry benchmarks and identify areas where we can improve. Scenarios and forecasts. What-if analyses. Conduct what-if analyses to assess the potential impact of different decisions. Example: create a what-if analysis for the launch of a new product on the market and simulate the possible sales developments. Future predictions. Use ChatGPT to make future predictions and support strategic decisions. Example: create a sales forecast for the next year based on current market trends and historical data. Fostering innovation and creativity. ChatGPT can also be used as a tool to drive innovation and creativity in your business. Brainstorming and idea generation. Ideation. Use ChatGPT to generate new ideas and concepts for products, services, or marketing campaigns. Example: generate ideas for a new marketing campaign to launch our new product. Innovation workshops. Use ChatGPT as a support for innovation workshops to encourage creative thought processes. Example: create a list of workshop activities that encourage creative thinking and team collaboration. Creative writing and content creation. Creative copy. Use ChatGPT to write creative copy that can be used for advertising, PR, or internal communication. Example: write a creative story that conveys the vision and values of our company. Content strategy. Develop a content strategy that includes innovative and engaging content. Example: create a content plan for the next 3 months that focuses on increasing brand awareness and customer loyalty. Specific application examples. Here are some specific use cases that show how ChatGPT can be used effectively in the professional environment. Human resource management. Job postings. Create an engaging job posting for an open position on the marketing team. Employee reviews. Write an annual employee review template that takes into account both performance and development goals. Finance. Budget planning. Create a detailed budget plan for the next fiscal year that takes into account all departments and projects. Financial reports. Create a financial report that summarizes the most important metrics and trends from the last quarter. IT and technology. Technical documentation. Create technical documentation for the newly developed software application. Troubleshooting guide. Write a troubleshooting manual for common IT issues reported by employees. Education and learning support. ChatGPT is a versatile tool that can be widely used in education and learning support. From individual learning assistance to classroom support, ChatGPT offers numerous opportunities to improve learning processes and facilitate access to knowledge. In this section, we will explore how ChatGPT can be used effectively in various educational scenarios. Individual learning aid. ChatGPT can act as a personal learning assistant and help learners improve their skills and expand their knowledge. Homework. Explanation of complex concepts. ChatGPT can explain difficult concepts and topics that students may not fully understand. Example: explain the difference between photosynthesis and cellular respiration. Sample tasks and solutions. ChatGPT can create sample tasks and offer solutions to help learners prepare for tests and exams. Example: give me an example problem on the quadratic equation and show the solution steps. Exam. Questions and answers. ChatGPT can generate exam questions and provide answers to them to help learners prepare for exams. Example: ask 5 questions about the French Revolution and give the answers. Summaries. ChatGPT can summarize chapters or topics to highlight the most important information for exam preparation. Example: summarize the main points of the chapter on the Industrial Revolution. Support in the classroom. Teachers and lecturers can use ChatGPT to make lessons more interactive and effective. Lesson preparation. Creation of teaching materials. ChatGPT can help create teaching materials such as worksheets, quizzes, and presentations. Example: create a worksheet with photosynthesis questions for 10th grade. Lesson planning. Teachers can use ChatGPT to create detailed lesson plans that include various learning activities and resources. Example: plan a lesson about the French Revolution, including an introduction, main activities, and a final assessment. Interactive learning activities. Class discussions. ChatGPT can suggest topics and questions for class discussions to encourage critical thinking and student participation. Example: suggest discussion questions on climate change for a first grade. Role-playing and simulations. Teachers can use ChatGPT to create scenarios for role-playing and simulations that enrich the learning process. Example: create a role-play scenario in which students discuss as delegates of a climate summit. Language learning. ChatGPT can be a valuable tool for learning new languages by providing different learning methods and resources. Vocabulary and grammar. Vocabulary exercises. ChatGPT can create vocabulary lists and offer exercises to learn and repeat new words. Example: make a list of 20 new English vocabulary words and create an exercise to learn them. Grammar exercises. ChatGPT can explain grammar rules and provide exercises to deepen comprehension. Example: explain the use of the subjunctive in French and create an exercise for it. Conversation and listening comprehension. Conversation exercises. ChatGPT can create conversation exercises to improve learners' oral language skills. Example: create a conversation exercise in which two people talk about their vacation plans. Listening comprehension exercises. Teachers can use ChatGPT to create listening comprehension exercises based on audio files or spoken texts. Example: create a listening comprehension exercise based on an audio clip about environmental policy. Promoting self-directed learning. ChatGPT can help learners learn on their own and achieve their learning goals. Personalized learning plans. Creation of learning plans. ChatGPT can create personalized learning plans based on learners' individual needs and goals. Example: create a 2-week study plan for a student preparing for the algebra exam. Monitoring learning progress. ChatGPT can help monitor learning progress and make adjustments to the learning plan for the best learning outcomes. Example: monitor the progress of the learning plan and make recommendations for improvement. Resource recommendations. Recommendation of learning materials. ChatGPT can recommend learning materials such as books, articles, and online courses that support the learning process. Example: recommend books and online courses to prepare for the TOEFL test. Creation of resource lists. ChatGPT can create lists of learning resources on specific topics to facilitate access to high-quality materials. Example: make a list of online resources for studying European history. Specific application examples. Here are some specific use cases that show how ChatGPT can be used effectively in education and learning support. Natural sciences. Experiment instructions. Create detailed instructions for a chemistry experiment that investigates the reaction of acids and bases. Research projects. Create a project idea for a renewable energy research project for high school students. Humanities. Literature analysis. Write an analysis of Shakespeare's Hamlet that highlights the most important themes and characters. History projects. Create a project proposal for a historical study of the impact of World War II on the European economy. Mathematics. Math exercises. Create a series of math exercises on differential equations for advanced students. Explanations of concepts. Explain the concept of integral calculus and give examples to illustrate it. Creative writing and content creation. ChatGPT is a powerful tool for creative writing and content creation. Whether you're a writer, journalist, content creator, or marketing expert, ChatGPT can help you create high-quality and engaging copy. In this section, we'll explore how ChatGPT can be used in various aspects of creative writing and content creation. Creative writing. Creative writing often requires inspiration, ideation, and the ability to tell engaging and coherent stories. ChatGPT can support in this process by generating ideas, developing stories and writing creative texts. Stories and scripts. Ideation. Use ChatGPT to generate ideas for stories, scripts, or other creative texts. Specify a topic or initial situation, and let ChatGPT suggest different scenarios and storylines. Example: give me ideas for a short story about an unexpected friendship between a human and a robot. Character development. ChatGPT can help develop complex and interesting characters by providing details about their background, personality, and motivations. Example: create a character for my story, a 35-year-old detective with a dark secret. Write dialogues. Let ChatGPT write dialogues between characters to make the story lively and realistic. Example: write a dialogue between an investigator and a suspect in a criminal case. Poems and song lyrics. Poems. Use ChatGPT to write poems on different topics and in different styles. Specify the topic and the desired shape, and let ChatGPT create a poem. Example: write a sonnet about the beauty of autumn. Song lyrics. ChatGPT can also help create song lyrics by generating lyrics on predetermined themes and melodies. Example: write lyrics about hope and new beginnings. Content creation for marketing and media. In the field of marketing and media, ChatGPT can help create engaging and targeted content that reaches and engages your target audience. Blog posts and articles. Blog post creation. Use ChatGPT to write blog posts on various topics. Specify the topic and the most important points to be covered in the post. Example: write a blog post about the benefits of remote work. Articles for media. ChatGPT can help you write articles for magazines, newspapers, or online media that are thoroughly researched and well written. Example: create an article about the latest trends in the tech industry. Social media content. Social media posts. Let ChatGPT create creative and engaging social media posts for different platforms that reach your target audience and build brand loyalty. Example: create an Instagram post about the launch of our new product. Campaign ideas. Use ChatGPT to come up with ideas for social media campaigns that align with your marketing goals. Example: give me ideas for a social media campaign to promote sustainable fashion. Technical documentation and instructions. ChatGPT can also assist in the creation of technical documentation and guides that are concise and easy to understand. Technical manuals. Creating manuals. Use ChatGPT to write technical manuals for products or software that provide detailed instructions and explanations. Example: write a user manual for our new software application. Troubleshooting. ChatGPT can create troubleshooting guides to help users identify and resolve common issues. For example, create a troubleshooting guide for common Wi-Fi router issues. Step-by-step instructions. Tutorial creation. Let ChatGPT create step-by-step instructions for various tasks and processes that help users learn new skills. Example: write a tutorial on how to create a simple web server using Python. Technical articles. ChatGPT can write technical articles on complex topics that provide in-depth explanations and practical examples. Example: create a technical article about implementing machine learning algorithms. Personalized customizations. To ensure that the content created is exactly what you need, you can personalize and customize ChatGPT's responses. Adaptation of the writing style. Tone and style. Set the tone and style you want for the content to make sure it fits your target audience. Example: write a formal article about the new data protection regulations in the EU. Audience-specific language. Use language and terms that are tailored to your target audience. Example: explain the basics of blockchain to a technical audience. Inclusion of feedback. Iterative refinement. Provide continuous feedback on the content created to gradually improve and refine it. Example: add more details about the historical aspects of blockchain technology. Long-term adjustments. Use the feedback to make long-term adjustments and improvements to the content you create. Example: make sure that future articles always take into account the latest developments in blockchain technology. Customer service and support. In the field of customer service and support, ChatGPT can be used as a powerful tool to increase efficiency, increase customer satisfaction, and improve service levels. ChatGPT can play a crucial role in automating routine requests, providing accurate information, and assisting customer service representatives. In this section, we will explore how ChatGPT can be used in various aspects of customer service and support. Automation of routine requests. Routine queries make up a significant part of the daily tasks in customer service. ChatGPT can process these requests automatically, which reduces response time and increases efficiency. Answers to frequently asked questions. Automate FAQs. ChatGPT can automatically answer frequently asked questions (FAQs) and provide customers with accurate and fast information. Example: how do I reset my password? Self-service solutions. Use ChatGPT to help customers with self-service by providing guidance and suggested solutions to common problems. Example: what can I do if my Wi-Fi isn't working? Chatbots and virtual assistants. Use of chatbots. Implement ChatGPT-based chatbots to handle customer queries around the clock and provide initial assistance. Example: our chatbot can help you with questions about ordering, delivery, and returns. Virtual assistants. Use ChatGPT as a virtual assistant that handles more complex queries and directs customers to the right resources or departments. Example: our virtual assistant can help you with technical problems and refer you to a specialist if necessary. Personalized customer interaction. Personalized interactions contribute significantly to customer satisfaction. ChatGPT can contribute to this by leveraging customer profiles and providing tailored answers. Use of customer data. Personalized recommendations. Use ChatGPT to make personalized product recommendations based on customer behavior and preferences. Example: based on your last purchase, we recommend these new products to you. Customized requests. Respond to inquiries based on individual customer profile to provide tailored support. Example: Hello Mr. Muller. Your order from the 1st of June has been shipped and should arrive in 3 days. Continuous interaction. Follow-up messages. Use ChatGPT to send follow-up messages and ensure that customers are happy with the solutions they receive. Example: Hello Ms. Meyer. Were we able to solve your problem to your satisfaction? Is there anything else we can help you with? Proactive support. Use ChatGPT to proactively address potential issues or questions from customers before they arise. Example: We have detected that your subscription is about to expire. Would you like to extend it or do you have any questions about it? Support for customer service representatives. ChatGPT can also support customer service agents by providing them with relevant information quickly and handling complex requests. Provision of information. Knowledge bases. Use ChatGPT to access extensive knowledge bases and quickly provide customer service agents with the information they need. Example: Show me the current return policy for electronic products. Real-time assistance. ChatGPT can provide real-time answers to questions from customer service agents and help them solve complex problems. Example: How do I resolve a credit card charge dispute? Training and education. Training materials. Use ChatGPT to create training materials and modules for new customer service agents. Example: Create a training module on how to use our CRM system. Role plays and simulations. Use ChatGPT for role-playing and simulations to prepare customer service agents for difficult conversations and situations. Example: Simulate a conversation with an unhappy customer who demands a refund. Quality assurance and feedback. Quality assurance and gathering feedback are critical to continuously improving customer service. ChatGPT can help collect and evaluate feedback. Collect customer feedback. Surveys and reviews. Use ChatGPT to automatically send surveys and reviews after completing a customer conversation. Example: How satisfied were you with our customer service today? Please rate us on a scale of 1 to. Feedback analysis. Let ChatGPT analyze the collected feedback and summarize the key findings. Example: Analyze customer reviews from the last 6 months and identify common complaints. Suggestions. Identify areas for improvement. Use the results of the analysis to identify areas for improvement in customer service and take concrete action. Example: Based on the feedback, we should communicate our return policy more clearly and simplify the process. Continuous improvement. Implement continuous improvement processes based on insights from customer feedback. Example: Improve customer service agent training modules to eliminate common mistakes and optimize service. Tips and tricks. Efficient use of ChatGPT. ChatGPT is a powerful tool that can be used in numerous contexts to automate tasks, provide information, and support creative processes. However, to unlock the full potential of ChatGPT, it is important to use the tool efficiently and effectively. In this section, we will explore different strategies and techniques to help you use ChatGPT efficiently and get the best results. Clarity and precision in inquiries. One of the most important requirements for the efficient use of ChatGPT is the formulation of clear and concise requests. Structured inquiries. Clear questions. Make sure your requests are clear and concise. Avoid ambiguity and unclear wording. Example: instead of tell me about climate change, you should ask, what are the main causes of climate change and what impact does it have on the global economy? Clear objective. Clearly define what you want to achieve with your request. Provide specific instructions to help ChatGPT generate the response. Example: make a list of the most important benefits of using solar energy for households. Context and details. Provide context. Provide enough contextual information for ChatGPT to better understand your query and provide relevant answers. Example: in the context of European energy policy, how is solar energy promoted and what are the challenges? Detailed inputs. Provide detailed and specific inputs to increase the accuracy and relevance of the answers. Example: describe the functioning of an internal combustion engine and go into the role of the spark plug. Use of prompts and templates. Prompts and templates can significantly improve efficiency when using ChatGPT by making it easier to structure and formulate requests. Creating templates. Standardized templates. Create templates for frequently asked questions or recurring tasks. This saves time and ensures that responses are consistent and structured. Example: create a project report preparation template that includes the introduction, methodology, deliverables, and conclusions sections. Customizable prompts. Develop customizable prompts that can be easily modified to handle different requests. Example: write a meeting invitation email template that includes the location, time, and agenda items. Effective use of prompts. Specific instructions. Provide specific instructions in your prompts to increase the quality of responses. Example: list the most important green technologies and explain how each of them helps reduce CO2 emissions. Iterative improvement. Use prompts to iteratively work on and refine responses. Example: explain the ecological benefits of electric cars. Add additional details about the impact on air quality. Iterative feedback and refinement. Providing continuous feedback and iteratively refining requests are critical to getting accurate and relevant answers. Continuous feedback. Evaluation of responses. Evaluate the generated responses and provide feedback to improve their quality. Example: the answer is good, but I need more details on the economic feasibility of solar energy projects. Corrections and adjustments. Make corrections and adjust your requests to get the information you need. Example: please include information about the initial installation costs of solar systems. Iterative refinement. Incremental refinement. Gradually refine your requests to get more detailed and specific answers. Example: describe the political measures to promote solar energy in Germany and go into specific funding programs. Combine responses. Combine responses from multiple iterations to get a more comprehensive picture. Example: summarize the information about the economic and environmental benefits of solar energy and create a comprehensive analysis. Integrate the use of ChatGPT into workflows. Integrating ChatGPT into existing workflows can significantly increase efficiency and productivity. Automation of tasks. Automate recurring tasks. Use ChatGPT to automate recurring tasks and save time. Example: automate the creation of weekly reports on project progress. Integration with tools. Integrate ChatGPT with your existing tools and platforms to enable seamless workflows. Example: Use ChatGPT in combination with your project management tool to automatically assign and track tasks. Support for teams. Encourage team collaboration. Use ChatGPT to promote collaboration within teams by serving as a supporting tool during meetings and projects. Example: create an agenda for the next team meeting and suggest discussion points. Resource provisioning. Provide ChatGPT as a resource for team members to find information quickly and efficiently. Example: create a knowledge base that team members can access to answer frequently asked questions. Troubleshooting and workarounds. As with any technology, problems can arise when using ChatGPT. These issues can affect the quality of the responses generated or disrupt the flow of work. In this section, we will identify common issues that can occur when using ChatGPT and present effective troubleshooting and workaround strategies. These tips will help you get the most out of ChatGPT and minimize potential disruptions. Common problems and their solutions. Unclear or inaccurate answers. A common problem when using ChatGPT is unclear or inaccurate answers that don't meet expectations. Clarification of the request. Review your original request and make sure it is clear and concise. If necessary, add more details to specify the request. Example: instead of asking "explain the environmental problems," formulate the question more precisely. What are the main causes of air pollution in large cities and what measures are being taken to reduce them? Add context. Provide additional context to refine the request and get a more accurate response. Example: in the context of global warming, what is the impact of deforestation on the climate? Repetitions and redundancies. ChatGPT can sometimes provide redundant or repetitive information that compromises the clarity of the answer. Explicit instructions. Give explicit instructions to avoid repetition. Example: give a short and concise explanation of the main functions of an internal combustion engine without repeating itself. Structure response. Ask ChatGPT to structure the response into clear, separate sections or points to minimize redundancies. Example: list the steps to install a solar system in logical order. Incomplete answers. Sometimes, ChatGPT provides incomplete answers that don't cover all aspects of the query. Detailed sub-questions. Ask detailed sub-questions to ensure that all aspects of the original request are covered. Example: explain the causes of global warming and address natural and human influences. Iterative refinement. Use iterative refinement to complete the answer gradually. Example: add information about the economic impact of global warming. Technical problems and solutions. Connection and availability. Technical issues such as disconnections or the unavailability of ChatGPT can disrupt the workflow. Check your internet connection. Make sure your internet connection is stable and there are no connection issues. Solution: check your network connection and run a speed test to make sure your connection is stable. Maintenance and status checks. Check the status of ChatGPT services on OpenAI's official status page to make sure there is no maintenance or outages. Solution: visit OpenAI's status page for up-to-date information on service availability and maintenance. Slow response times. Slow response times can affect the efficiency of using ChatGPT. Minimizing request size. Make shorter and more precise requests to reduce processing time. Solution: instead of making a long, complex request, Break the request into several shorter and more specific questions. Resource management. Check if other applications or processes are overloading your system and impacting performance. Solution. Close unnecessary applications and processes to free up system resources. Error prevention best practices. Testing and verification. Before using ChatGPT in a productive environment, you should make sure that the answers meet expectations. Perform test runs. Perform test runs to ensure ChatGPT delivers the desired results. Example: test different requests and check the quality and relevance of the answers before using ChatGPT for critical tasks. Verify answers. Review the answers for accuracy and completeness, especially if the information is to be used in important contexts. Solution. Verify the information obtained with trusted sources or by experts. Continuous improvement. Use the feedback and experience gained to continuously improve the use of ChatGPT. Establish feedback loops. Implement feedback loops to continuously collect and analyze feedback on ChatGPT's responses. Example: create a system where users can provide feedback on the generated responses to evaluate their quality and relevance. Customization and optimization. Adjust your requests and usage methods based on the feedback you collect for better results. Solution. Continuously optimize your prompts and requests to get more accurate and relevant answers. Specific workarounds. Dealing with unrecognized context. If ChatGPT doesn't recognize or misinterpret the context of a query, it can lead to inaccurate answers. Clarification of context. Explicitly state which context ChatGPT should take into account. Example: in connection with renewable energies, explain the advantages of wind power. Repeat important information. Repeat important contextual information in your request to avoid misunderstandings. Example: explain the impact of climate change on agriculture in North America. Take into account the temperature changes and extreme weather events. Dealing with inappropriate or sensitive content. ChatGPT can sometimes unintentionally generate inappropriate or sensitive content. It is important to recognize such content and respond appropriately. Review and filtering. Carefully review all generated content and filter out inappropriate or sensitive content. Solution. Implement a review process to review all responses before publishing or reuse. Use content moderation tools. Use content moderation tools to automatically check for problematic content. Solution. Integrate content moderation tools into your workflows to identify and remove problematic content early. Security and privacy considerations. When using ChatGPT, it is essential to consider security and privacy aspects. Protecting sensitive data and ensuring security are critical to maintaining user trust and meeting regulatory requirements. In this section, we will shed light on the most important security and privacy aspects and present strategies to manage them effectively. Privacy policy and legal requirements. Regulatory compliance. Data protection laws. Make sure that the use of ChatGPT complies with applicable data protection laws, such as the General Data Protection Regulation, GDPR, in the EU or the California Consumer Privacy Act, CCPA, in the US. Example: check what personal data is collected and how it is processed to ensure that all legal requirements are met. Data processing agreements. Conclude data processing agreements, DPAs. To clearly define responsibilities and obligations regarding data processing. For example, make sure your agreements with service providers clearly define how data is processed, protected, and deleted. Transparency and information obligations. Privacy policy. Create a comprehensive privacy policy that explains how data is collected, used, and protected. Example, your privacy policy should clearly explain what data is processed by ChatGPT and for what purpose. Notify users. Inform users about the collection and processing of their data and, if necessary, obtain their consent. Example, implement mechanisms to obtain user consent before processing personal data. Data integrity. Protection against unauthorized access. Access controls. Implement robust access controls to ensure that only authorized people can access the data. For example, use multi-factor authentication, MFA, and role-based access controls to protect access to sensitive data. Encryption. Ensure that all data is encrypted in transit and at rest to protect it from unauthorized access. Example, use HTTPS for data transfer and encrypt stored data with strong encryption algorithms. Security protocols and procedures. Security audits. Conduct regular security audits and penetration tests to identify and remediate potential vulnerabilities. Example, hire external security experts to conduct regular security audits and prepare reports on the security posture. Incident management. Develop an incident management protocol to respond to security incidents quickly and effectively. Example, create a contingency plan that describes steps to contain, investigate, and remediate security incidents. Protection of personal data. Minimization of data collection. Data minimization. Collect only the data that is absolutely necessary to fulfill the respective purpose. Example, regularly review data processing processes and remove unnecessary data collection. Anonymization and pseudonymization. Use anonymization or pseudonymization techniques to reduce the identifiability of personal data. Example, replace personal information with pseudonyms to use the data for the analysis process without compromising user privacy. Data retention and deletion. Retention policies. Implement clear policies for retaining and deleting personal data. Example, define periods after which data must be deleted or anonymized and ensure that these guidelines are consistently followed. Deletion requests. Ensure that users have the ability to request deletion of their data and that these requests are processed quickly and efficiently. Example, implement a deletion request handling system that ensures that the data is deleted within a reasonable period of time. Awareness and training. Training of employees. Privacy and security training. Conduct regular training for employees to raise awareness of privacy and security issues. Example, organize workshops and training sessions that educate employees on the latest privacy regulations and security practices. Communicate best practices. Teach best practices for handling data and make employees aware of potential security risks. Example, create guides and checklists to help employees handle data safely and prevent security incidents. User awareness. Educate users. Educate users about the importance of privacy and security and how they can protect their own data. Example, providing informational materials and resources to help users choose strong passwords and detect phishing attacks. Get feedback. Gather feedback from users regularly to continuously improve privacy and security measures. Example: implement feedback mechanisms that allow users to make suggestions for improvement and raise security concerns. Advanced features and integration. API usage and integration. The use of APIs, application programming interfaces, makes it possible to seamlessly integrate ChatGPT into various applications and workflows. This offers enormous flexibility and allows developers to integrate the power of ChatGPT into their own projects. In this section, we'll discuss the basics of API usage and integration, from initial setup to advanced usage options. Basics of API usage. What is an API? An API, application programming interface, is an interface that makes it possible to connect different software applications with each other and exchange data and functions. APIs provide defined methods and protocols to access the functionalities of a software. Functions of the API. APIs make it possible to use certain functions of ChatGPT, such as text generation, answering questions or performing analyses. Endpoints. APIs are made up of different endpoints that provide specific functionality. Each endpoint performs a specific task. Access to the ChatGPT API. To access the ChatGPT API, you need to get an API key that serves as an authentication method. Get API keys. Register with OpenAI and request an API key. This key authenticates your requests to the API. Example: after registration, you will receive a unique API key that you will use in your requests. Read API documentation. Study OpenAI's API documentation to understand the available endpoints and how to use them. Example: the documentation explains how to formulate requests and which parameters you need to pass. Setup and configuration. Configure API keys. Store API key. Store the API key securely in your application or development environment. For example, use environment variables to securely store the API key and access it in code. Authentication. Ensure that all API requests are authenticated with the API key. For example, add the API key to the header of your HTTP requests to ensure authentication. Formulate API requests. HTTP requests. Use HTTP methods such as GET and POST to send requests to the API. Example: a typical request could be a POST request that sends data to the API to perform text generation. Pass parameters. Pass the necessary parameters in your request to perform the desired function. For example, in a text generation request, pass parameters such as the input text field and the desired settings for the response. Integration with applications. Integration into web applications. Front-end integration. Integrate ChatGPT with your web application to provide interactive features. Example: add a text box where users can enter their questions and display ChatGPT's answers directly on the web page. Back-end integration. Use the API on the back end of your web application to support complex logic and data processing. Example: implement a function that takes user requests, sends them to the ChatGPT API, and processes the response. Integration with mobile applications. API calls from mobile devices. Integrate the API calls into your mobile application to provide ChatGPT functionality. Example: Develop a mobile app that allows users to ask questions and get answers from ChatGPT on the go. Optimization for mobile use. Ensure that API responses are optimized for mobile use. For example, through faster response times and adapted response formats. For example, use asynchronous API calls to improve the user experience on mobile devices. Extended usage options. Automate workflows. Automated tasks. Use the API to automate repetitive tasks and streamline workflows. Example: automate the creation of reports or the answering of common customer inquiries. Integration with other tools. Connect ChatGPT with other tools and platforms to build comprehensive solutions. Example: integrate ChatGPT with your CRM system to automatically process and document customer requests. Adaptation and expansion. Customization of responses. Customize ChatGPT's responses by using specific parameters and settings in the API requests. Example: use the temperature parameter to control the creativity of the answers. Expand capabilities. Develop additional functionality around the API to meet specific needs. Example: implement a function that analyzes the API responses and generates additional data or recommendations for action. API usage best practices. Efficient use. Rate limiting. Be aware of API usage limits. Rate limits. To avoid congestion and maximize efficiency. Example: implement mechanisms to throttle API requests and stay within the set limits. Error handling. Implement robust error handling mechanisms to respond appropriately to API errors. Example: develop logic that provides alternative solutions in the event of an API failure or informs the user. Safety. Secure API key handling. Protect your API keys from unauthorized access and misuse. For example, store API keys in secure environment variables rather than in front-end code. Privacy. Ensure that all data sent and received through the API complies with privacy regulations. Example: implement encryption and anonymize personal data before it is processed. Extensions and plugins. Extensions and plugins offer a flexible way to extend the functionalities of ChatGPT and integrate them into existing systems and applications. These additional modules can be tailored specifically to the needs of users and make it possible to integrate ChatGPT into a wide variety of contexts and workflows. In this section, we will explore the development and use of extensions and plugins for ChatGPT. Basics of extensions and plugins. What are extensions and plugins? Extensions and plugins are software modules that add additional functionality to existing applications. They enable modular adaptation and integration of new features without extensive changes to the main application. Extensions. Extensions are add-on modules that add specific features or services to expand the scope of ChatGPT. Plugins. Plugins are smaller software components that are embedded in existing systems to extend and improve their functionalities. Advantages of using extensions and plugins. Flexibility. Extensions and plugins provide a flexible way to add and customize new features without changing the core application. Scalability. They enable scalable integration, where features can be added or removed as needed. Adaptability. By using extensions and plugins, specific requirements and user needs can be addressed. Development of extensions and plugins. Planning. Needs analysis. Identify the requirements and specific use cases that the extension or plugin should address. Example: need for an extension that integrates ChatGPT into a CRM system to generate automatic customer responses. Feature specification: define the functions and features that the extension or plugin should offer. Example: automated response generation, data analysis, and report generation. Development: API integration. Use the ChatGPT API to add the desired functionality to the extension or plugin. Example: develop a plugin that uses the ChatGPT API to analyze customer queries and automatically generate responses. Modular design. Make the extension or plugin modular so that it can be easily expanded and customized. Example: implement a modular architecture that allows you to add more features such as voice support or data analysis. Testing and implementation phase. Test and debug. Perform extensive testing to ensure that the extension or plugin works flawlessly and delivers the desired results. Example: test the plugin in different scenarios and use cases to make sure it's robust and reliable. Integration and deployment. Integrate the extension or plugin into the target system and ensure that it works seamlessly. Example: implement the plugin into a CRM system and monitor performance and user adoption. Use of extensions and plugins. Integration with existing systems. Check compatibility. Make sure that the extension or plugin is compatible with the existing system and doesn't cause any conflicts. Example: check compatibility with the CRM system used in the existing databases. User customizations. Allow users to customize the extension or plugin to meet their specific needs. For example, provide configuration options to customize the response formats and content. Example applications. Customer service plugins. Develop plugins that improve customer service by generating and managing automated responses to common queries. Example: a plugin that analyzes customer queries and provides automated responses based on predefined rules in the ChatGPT API. Content management extensions. Create extensions that support and streamline the content creation process. Example: an extension for a content management system, CMS, that automatically generates and edits blog posts and articles. Best practices for development and use. Security and privacy. Comply with security policies. Make sure that the extension or plugin complies with security policies and does not have any security vulnerabilities. Example: implement encryption and authentication to protect access to sensitive data. Ensure data protection. Make sure that the processing of personal data complies with data protection regulations. Example: anonymize personal data and comply with GDPR guidelines. Maintenance and updates. Regular maintenance. Perform regular maintenance to ensure that the extension or plugin is always up to date and working properly. For example, review and update the code regularly to fix security gaps and optimize performance. Feedback and improvements. Collect feedback from users and integrate suggestions for improvements and new features. Example: implement a feedback system that allows users to submit suggestions for improvement directly. Future prospects and innovations. New technologies and trends. AI and machine learning. Leverage advanced AI and machine learning technologies to further enhance the functionalities of extensions and plugins. Example: Implement machine learning to continuously improve the accuracy of automated responses. Interoperability and integration. Develop extensions and plugins that integrate seamlessly with different platforms and systems. Example: create integration options with popular platforms such as Slack, Microsoft Teams or Salesforce. Automation and workflow optimization. The automation of processes and the optimization of workflows are crucial factors to increase efficiency and productivity in companies. ChatGPT can play a key role in automating and optimizing workflows through its wide range of features and the ability to integrate with existing systems. In this section, we will explore various strategies and applications for automation and workflow optimization with ChatGPT. Automation basics. What is automation? Automation refers to the use of technology to perform tasks without human intervention. This can include simple tasks like sending emails or complex processes like data analysis and reporting. The goals of automation: to increase efficiency, reduce errors, reduce costs and free up human resources for strategic tasks. Automation types. Task automation, simple, repetitive tasks, and process automation, complex, multi-step processes. Benefits of automation with ChatGPT. Scalability. ChatGPT can provide scalable solutions for a variety of use cases. Flexibility. ChatGPT's adaptability allows it to be implemented in different business areas and processes. Efficiency. By automating routine tasks, ChatGPT can significantly increase efficiency and minimize human error. Identification of automation potentials. Analysis of current workflows. Process mapping. Create a detailed map of your current workflows to identify areas that are suitable for automation. Example: analyze the customer service workflow to identify recurring tasks such as answering frequently asked questions. Bottlenecks and inefficiencies. Identify bottlenecks and inefficient processes that can be optimized through automation. Example: identify manual data processing tasks that can be replaced by automated systems. Evaluation of automation potentials. Repeatability. Determine which tasks are repeated regularly, making them ideal for automation. Example: daily reporting or sending reminder emails. Complexity. Assess the complexity of tasks to determine whether they can be fully automated or only partially supported. Example: automation of data entry versus automation of decision making. Implementation of automation solutions. Using ChatGPT for task automation. Email automation. Use ChatGPT to generate automatic responses to common email queries. Example: setting up a system that automatically responds to customer inquiries and answers common questions. Reporting. Automate the creation of reports and dashboards by using ChatGPT to analyze and summarize data. Example: creating weekly sales reports based on the latest data from the CRM system. Use of ChatGPT for process automation. Workflow optimization. Integrate ChatGPT into complex workflows to automate and optimize various process steps. Example: automation of the recruitment process. From the pre-selection of candidates to the scheduling of interviews. Data processing and analytics. Use ChatGPT to process large amounts of data and gain valuable insights. Example: automated analysis of customer feedback to identify trends and areas for improvement. Integration with existing systems. API integration. Use of the ChatGPT API. Integrate the ChatGPT API into your existing systems to extend their functionalities. Example: integrating ChatGPT into a CRM system to enable automatic customer interactions. Data flow and synchronization. Ensure that data flows seamlessly between ChatGPT and your systems and is synchronized. Example: automated synchronization of customer data between ChatGPT and the CRM system. Use of extensions and plugins. Develop extensions. Develop specific extensions or plugins to adapt ChatGPT's functionalities to your needs. Example: a plugin that integrates ChatGPT into your project management tool to automatically assign and track tasks. Marketplaces and ecosystems. Use existing marketplaces and ecosystems to find and implement ready-made extensions and plugins. Example: installing a ChatGPT plugin from the Microsoft Teams App Store to improve communication and collaboration. Automation best practices. Security and privacy. Secure data processing. Ensure that all automated processes are secure and compliant with data protection regulations. Example: implement encryption and access controls to ensure the security of sensitive data. Compliance. Make sure that all automated processes comply with legal requirements and industry standards. Example: ensuring that automated processes comply with the requirements of the GDPR. Continuous improvement. Monitoring and analysis. Continuously monitor the performance of automated processes and analyze their effectiveness. For example, use monitoring tools to monitor the performance of automated systems and generate reports. Feedback and optimization. Collect feedback from users on a regular basis and optimize automated processes accordingly. Example: implement a feedback system that allows users to make suggestions for improvements to automated processes. Case studies and examples. Successful projects with ChatGPT. ChatGPT has achieved impressive success in various industries and application areas. By implementing ChatGPT in projects, companies and organizations have been able to increase efficiency, develop innovative solutions, and increase customer satisfaction. In this section, we'll share some successful projects that used ChatGPT to show you how this powerful tool can be applied in practice. Customer service optimization. Case study: automated customer service at an e-commerce company. A leading e-commerce company integrated ChatGPT into its customer service to increase efficiency and improve customer satisfaction. Problem: the company struggled to keep up with the high volume of customer inquiries, resulting in long wait times and unhappy customers. Solution: implemented a ChatGPT-based chatbot that automatically answers frequently asked questions and routes more complex queries to human agents. Results: reduced average wait time by 50%. Increased customer satisfaction by 20%, and freed up staff for more complex tasks. Content creation and marketing. Case study: content generation for a marketing agency. A marketing agency used ChatGPT to automate content creation and increase the efficiency of their campaigns. Problem: the agency was under pressure to continuously produce high-quality content for different clients, which was time-consuming and resource-intensive. Solution: use ChatGPT to automatically generate blog posts, social media posts, and copywriting based on predefined topics and keywords. Results: reduced content creation time by 60%, improved content quality and consistency, and increased customer satisfaction. Education and learning support. Case study: interactive learning at a university. One university integrated ChatGPT into its online learning platform to support and enhance student learning. Problem: students struggled to access individual support and lacked interactive learning resources. Solution: implement a ChatGPT-based learning assistant that answers students' questions, provides learning materials, and creates personalized learning plans. Results: improved student learning outcomes, increased interaction and participation, and positive feedback from students and teachers. Healthcare and patient care. Case study: virtual health assistant in a clinic. One clinic introduced ChatGPT to improve patient care and relieve medical professionals of administrative tasks. Problem: the clinic faced challenges in managing patient requests and providing timely information. Solution: development of a virtual health assistant based on ChatGPT that answers patient queries, makes appointments and provides health information. Results: reduction of the workload of medical staff, faster processing of patient inquiries and increased patient satisfaction. Research and data analysis. Case study: automated data analysis for a research institute. A research institute used ChatGPT to automate the analysis of large amounts of data and gain valuable insights. Problem: the institute was struggling to efficiently analyze large amounts of data and extract relevant insights. Solution: implement ChatGPT to automatically analyze data and generate reports that highlight key insights and trends. Results: significant time savings in data analysis, greater accuracy and precision of results, and better support for research projects. Development and programming. Case study: supporting developers in a software company. A software company used ChatGPT to help its developers create and troubleshoot code. Problem: developers needed help creating code and solving programming problems, which was time-consuming and inefficient. Solution: integrate ChatGPT into the development environment to provide automated code suggestions, bug fixes, and explanations. Results: increased developer productivity, reduced code errors, and faster resolution of programming problems. Finance and reporting. Case study: automated financial reporting in a bank. One bank used ChatGPT to automate the creation of financial reports and improve the accuracy of reporting. Problem: manually creating financial reports was time-consuming and prone to errors, which affected efficiency and accuracy. Solution: use ChatGPT to automate the creation and analysis of financial reports based on the latest data and specifications. Results: reduced reporting time by 70%, improved report accuracy and consistency, and received positive feedback from executives and stakeholders. Practical examples. The practical application of ChatGPT extends across many industries and areas of application. Through practical examples, it becomes clear how versatile and useful this tool can be in different contexts. In this section, we will present concrete use cases from various industries to illustrate the practical use of ChatGPT. E-commerce and retail. Automate product descriptions. An online store uses ChatGPT to create and optimize product descriptions. Problem: creating unique and engaging product descriptions for a large number of items was time-consuming and costly. Solution: implementation of ChatGPT to automatically generate product descriptions based on the product features and keywords. Result: time savings in the creation of product descriptions, increased consistency and quality of descriptions, positive feedback from customers. Analyze customer reviews. A retail company uses ChatGPT to analyze customer reviews and gain relevant insights. Problem: manually analyzing thousands of customer reviews was inefficient and did not allow for timely response to customer feedback. Solution: use ChatGPT to automatically analyze customer reviews and extract trends and common issues. Result: improved customer loyalty through timely response to feedback, identification and resolution of common problems, increased customer satisfaction. Health service. Virtual health assistant. A clinic integrates ChatGPT into its patient portal to answer frequently asked questions and provide health information. Problem: high number of patient inquiries led to long waiting times and overburdened medical staff. Solution: implement a virtual health assistant that answers general health questions and provides information about treatments and medications. Result: reduction of the workload of medical staff, faster response to patient inquiries, improved patient satisfaction. Appointments and reminders. A health center uses ChatGPT to automate appointment scheduling and reminders for patients. Problem: high no-show rates and inefficient scheduling led to lost resources and dissatisfied patients. Solution: use ChatGPT to automatically schedule appointments and send appointment reminders via email and SMS. Result: reduction of no-show rates, improved scheduling and resource utilization, increased patient satisfaction. Education. Essay writing assistance. A university uses ChatGPT to help students create essays and research papers. Problem: many students had difficulty writing in a structured and coherent way, which led to poorer results. Solution: integrate ChatGPT with the learning platform to provide feedback on essays and make suggestions to improve the structure and content. Result: improved writing skills of the students, higher quality of the submitted papers, positive feedback from students and teachers. Interactive learning modules. An educational institution uses ChatGPT to create interactive learning modules for various subjects. Problem: traditional teaching materials were not interactive enough to engage and retain learners' interest. Solution: develop interactive learning modules with ChatGPT that provide quizzes, explanations, and discussions in real time. Result: increased interactivity and engagement of learners, better learning outcomes, positive feedback from participants. Financial services. Automated financial advice. A bank uses ChatGPT to offer automated financial advice to its customers. Problem: high demand for personal financial advice, which could not be fully covered with the available resources. Solution: implement a ChatGPT-based financial advisor that provides personalized investment recommendations and financial planning. Result: increased access to financial advice for more customers, improved customer satisfaction and retention, relief for human advisors. Risk assessment and reporting. An insurance company uses ChatGPT to automate risk assessments and generate reports. Problem: manual risk assessments and reporting were time-consuming and error-prone. Solution: use ChatGPT to analyze customer data and create risk assessments and detailed reports. The result: faster and more accurate risk assessments, reduced error rate, increased efficiency and cost savings. Marketing and advertising. Campaign planning and content creation. An advertising agency uses ChatGPT to help plan and create marketing campaigns. Problem: high time and resources required to plan and create campaign content. Solution: implementation of ChatGPT to generate campaign ideas, copywriting, and social media posts based on audience analysis. Result: accelerated campaign planning and content creation, increased creativity and consistency of content, positive feedback from customers, market analysis and competitive research. A company uses ChatGPT to automate market analysis and competitive research. Problem: extensive manual research was time-consuming and inefficient. Solution: use ChatGPT to automatically analyze market data and generate reports on competitors and industry trends. Result: time and cost savings in market research, improved decision-making basis for strategic decisions, competitive advantages through up-to-date information. Interviews and testimonials. Interviews and testimonials provide valuable insights into the actual use of ChatGPT in various industries and application areas. By sharing success stories and challenges, we can better understand how ChatGPT is used in practice and what benefits it offers. In this section, we will present interviews and testimonials from users and experts who have successfully implemented ChatGPT in their projects. Interview with an e-commerce manager. Interviewee: Julia Muller, e-commerce manager at a leading online shop. Topic: using ChatGPT to improve customer service and product descriptions. Questions and answers. How did you become aware of ChatGPT? Julia Muller: we were looking for a solution to improve our customer service and at the same time automate the creation of product descriptions. A colleague recommended ChatGPT to us, and after a few tests, we were excited about the possibilities. What challenges did you face before implementing ChatGPT? Julia Muller: our customer service team was overloaded, and there were frequent complaints about long waiting times. In addition, the creation of individual product descriptions was very time-consuming. How has ChatGPT helped you overcome these challenges? Julia Muller: with ChatGPT, we were able to implement a chatbot that automatically answers frequently asked questions and forwards more complex queries to our employees. In addition, ChatGPT now automatically generates product descriptions based on our specifications. What results have you achieved? Julia Muller: waiting times in customer service have been reduced by 50% and customer satisfaction has increased significantly. In addition, we save a lot of time in the creation of product descriptions, which allows us to put new products online faster. Teacher's testimonial. Experience report. Max Schmidt, teacher at a secondary school. Topic: use of ChatGPT to support teaching and learning support. Experiences. Introduction of ChatGPT in the classroom. Max Schmidt: I introduced ChatGPT into my classroom as an experiment to see if it could help students better understand complex topics. The reactions were overwhelmingly positive. Essay writing support. Max Schmidt. Many of my students had difficulty writing structured essays. With ChatGPT, they were able to improve their designs and received helpful feedback on the structure and content. The quality of the submitted papers has improved considerably. Interactive learning modules. Max Schmidt. I used ChatGPT to create interactive learning modules that include quizzes and real-time feedback. This has increased student engagement and helped them better understand the learning content. Interview with a marketing expert. Interviewee: Laura Becker, marketing manager at an advertising agency. Topic: using ChatGPT to create marketing content and campaigns. Questions and answers. Why did you choose ChatGPT? Laura Becker. We needed a solution to speed up the creation of marketing content and increase quality at the same time. ChatGPT offered exactly the flexibility and creativity we were looking for. How did you integrate ChatGPT into your workflows? Laura Becker. We have integrated ChatGPT into our content management systems so that it can automatically generate blog posts, social media posts and advertising copy. Our teams can then adapt and develop this content. What advantages have you noticed from using ChatGPT? Laura Becker. We were able to reduce content production time by 60% while improving consistency and quality. Our clients are impressed with the creativity and speed with which we can deliver campaigns. Developer's testimonial. Field report. Johannes Wagner, software developer in a technology company. Topic: support from ChatGPT for code creation and troubleshooting. Experiences. Easier code creation. Johannes Wagner. I used ChatGPT to help me create code snippets and solve programming problems. It saved me a lot of time, especially on repetitive tasks. Troubleshooting. Johannes Wagner. When I was troubleshooting the problem, ChatGPT was able to quickly show me possible causes and solutions. This has significantly sped up the debugging process and helped me work more efficiently. Documentation and explanations. Johannes Wagner. ChatGPT was also helpful in creating documentation and explanations for complex code sections. It could summarize technical details in an understandable way. Future of ChatGPT. Future developments and trends. The rapid development in the field of artificial intelligence (AI) and machine learning is constantly generating new innovations and opportunities. ChatGPT, as one of OpenAI's most advanced AI models, will continue to play a significant role in transforming business processes, communication, and technology. In this section, we take a look at the future developments and trends that will shape the use and potential of ChatGPT. Advances in language processing, improved accuracy and contextual understanding, continuous model improvement. Through ongoing research and development, ChatGPT's accuracy and contextual understanding will continue to improve. This includes the ability to recognize even finer nuances in speech and react accordingly. Example: future versions of ChatGPT could be able to analyze complex technical documents and provide more precise, contextual answers. Multilingualism and translation. Support for multiple languages and the ability to translate seamlessly between them will be further expanded. Example: ChatGPT could enable real-time multilingual conversations, which is especially useful for international business relationships and customer support. more natural interactions, improved conversational ability. By implementing more advanced algorithms, ChatGPT becomes even more natural and human in interaction. Example: ChatGPT might be able to have more complex and longer dialogues that feel more natural and less like interactions with a machine. Emotion recognition and reaction. The ability to recognize emotions in texts and react accordingly is further developed. Example: ChatGPT might be able to better handle emotionally sensitive topics and provide empathetic responses. Integration into various industries. Health service, diagnostic support and patient counseling. ChatGPT will be increasingly used in medical diagnosis and patient counseling. Example: doctors could use ChatGPT to quickly access current medical research results and get support in diagnosing complex cases. Telemedicine and remote monitoring. The integration of ChatGPT with telemedicine platforms enables improved patient care and monitoring. Example: patients could ask health questions via ChatGPT and receive immediate, evidence-based answers. Education. Personalized learning assistants. ChatGPT is increasingly being used as a personalized learning assistant that responds to the individual needs of learners. Example: students could use ChatGPT to get homework help and create personalized learning plans. Virtual tutors and teaching assistants. Using ChatGPT as a virtual tutor or teaching assistant will improve access to education and relieve teachers. Example: ChatGPT could be integrated into online learning platforms to provide round-the-clock support. Finance and banking. Automated financial advice. ChatGPT is increasingly being used for automated financial advice and planning. Example: customers could use ChatGPT to receive personalized investment recommendations and financial plans. Fraud detection and security. Integrating ChatGPT into security systems could help detect and prevent fraud and cyberattacks faster. Example: financial institutions could use ChatGPT to monitor transactions in real time and identify suspicious activity. Advanced applications and innovations. Creative applications. Content creation and curation. ChatGPT will continue to support creative processes, from content creation to curation of relevant information. Example: authors and journalists could use ChatGPT to generate ideas, conduct research, and create initial drafts. Design and art. Integrating ChatGPT with creative software tools could help artists and designers come up with innovative concepts. Example: designers could use ChatGPT to get inspiration for new projects and overcome creative blocks. Automation and increased efficiency. Robotic process automation, RPA. Combining ChatGPT with RPA technologies could automate complex business processes and significantly increase efficiency. Example: companies could use ChatGPT to automate routine tasks such as data processing, customer service, and reporting. Intelligent assistance systems. The development of intelligent assistance systems that integrate ChatGPT could make everyday work much easier. Example: office assistants could use ChatGPT to coordinate appointments, answer emails, and create documents. Ethics and responsible use. Privacy and security. Enhanced data protection measures. There will be an increased focus on privacy and security to ensure the integrity and confidentiality of user data. Example: developing and implementing stricter privacy policies and technologies to secure sensitive data, security audits and compliance. Regular security audits and regulatory compliance will become an integral part of using ChatGPT. Example: companies conduct regular audits to ensure that their use of ChatGPT complies with data protection regulations. Responsible use of AI. Avoiding bias and discrimination. Work is underway to identify and minimize bias in the models to ensure fair and unbiased AI use. Example: implementation of algorithms to detect and correct biases in ChatGPT's responses. Transparency and explainability. Increased attention is paid to making the functioning of ChatGPT transparent and explainable in order to strengthen user trust. Example: providing clear explanations of how ChatGPT makes decisions and answers. Visions and outlook. The development of ChatGPT and other advanced AI technologies opens up fascinating possibilities and potentials for the future. From the way we work, learn, and interact to creating a better and more efficient world. The visions for the future of ChatGPT are diverse and far-reaching. In this section, we will discuss some of these visions and outlooks for the future of ChatGPT and AI technology in general. Revolutionizing the world of work. AI-powered work environments. Virtual assistants and employees. The integration of ChatGPT into everyday work could create virtual assistants and employees who take over administrative tasks and support human workers. For example, companies could use virtual assistants to manage email, schedule meetings, and generate reports, freeing up employees to focus on creative and strategic tasks. Remote work and collaboration. ChatGPT could improve collaboration in distributed teams by acting as a mediator and coordinator and breaking down communication barriers. For example, an AI-driven collaboration tool could connect team members worldwide, moderate discussions, and ensure that all information is shared correctly and in a timely manner. Automation of complex tasks. Advanced data analysis. By leveraging ChatGPT, companies can automate complex data analysis and gain valuable insights. Example: a financial services provider could use ChatGPT to analyze market trends and create detailed financial forecasts that support decisions and mitigate risks. Intelligent decision support. ChatGPT could act as an intelligent decision support system that makes informed recommendations based on extensive data analysis. Example: executives could consult ChatGPT to analyze different scenarios and make strategic decisions based on precise data. Transforming education. Personalized learning environments. Individual learning paths. ChatGPT could create personalized learning paths based on learners' individual needs and abilities. For example, students could receive tailored learning programs based on their learning progress and interests to provide a more effective and motivating education. Continuous feedback. By integrating ChatGPT with learning platforms, students could receive continuous feedback and support, improving the learning process. Example: a virtual tutor could give students immediate feedback on their assignments and help them fill in gaps in understanding. Advanced teaching methods. Interactive learning materials. ChatGPT could create interactive and engaging learning materials that complement and enrich traditional teaching methods. Example: teachers could use ChatGPT to develop interactive simulations and quizzes that make lessons more dynamic and interesting. Teacher support. ChatGPT could help teachers plan and deliver lessons by taking on administrative tasks and providing innovative lesson ideas. Example: teachers could ask ChatGPT to create lesson plans based on the curricula and offer creative approaches to teaching complex topics. Improving quality of life, healthcare and well-being. Preventive health measures. ChatGPT could promote preventive health measures by continuously monitoring patients and providing personalized recommendations. Example: an AI-driven healthcare system could analyze patients' vital signs and provide early warning of potential health problems to enable timely interventions. Mental health support. ChatGPT could act as a supportive mental health tool by providing emotional support and directing users to appropriate resources. Example: a virtual advisor could help users manage stress and anxiety by listening to them and offering targeted advice and relaxation techniques. Smart cities and sustainability. Smart city planning. By analyzing city data, ChatGPT could contribute to the development of smart cities that are more sustainable and livable. Example: urban planners could use ChatGPT to optimize traffic flows, improve energy efficiency, and plan sustainable infrastructure projects. Resource management. ChatGPT could help use natural resources more efficiently and minimize environmental impacts. Example: an AI-driven system could monitor water and energy consumption in households and businesses and make suggestions for optimization to reduce the environmental footprint. Ethical and social implications. Responsible use of AI. Ethical guidelines and standards. The development and use of ChatGPT should always be carried out with ethical guidelines and standards in mind. Example: companies and developers should ensure that their AI systems are used fairly, transparently, responsibly and without harmful effects. Social justice and inclusion. ChatGPT could help reduce social inequalities and promote a more inclusive society. Example: AI systems could be developed to improve access to education and health services for disadvantaged communities. Future of jobs. Redefining work. The integration of ChatGPT into the labor market could lead to a redefinition of work, where human and AI-powered skills work together in harmony. Example: employees could focus on creative and strategic tasks, while ChatGPT takes over routine and administrative tasks. Retraining and upskilling. It is becoming increasingly important to train and upskill workers to work with AI systems. For example, companies could offer training programs that prepare employees to work effectively with AI technologies and develop new skills. ChatGPT-4. What is it? ChatGPT-4 is the fourth version of OpenAI's generative language models based on the GPT-4 Generative Pre-trained Transformer 4 architecture. These models are trained to understand and generate human language. Here are some key aspects and features of ChatGPT-4. Advanced language processing. Extended context. GPT-4 can handle longer text inputs and accommodate larger contexts than its predecessors. Better accuracy. The models have been further improved to provide more precise and relevant answers. Multimodal capabilities. Text and image. GPT-4 can not only process text, but also understand and describe images. This opens up new areas of application such as image analysis and image description. Advanced input options. Users can enter both text and image data, and the model can process them in combination. Improved multilingualism. Multi-language support. GPT-4 can work effectively in many languages, making it useful for international use. Better translations. The ability to translate and process multilingual texts has been further improved. Increased capacity and complexity. Larger model. GPT-4 is larger and more complex than its predecessors, resulting in improved performance in a wide range of tasks. Expanded database. The model has been trained with a larger and more diverse dataset, resulting in a more comprehensive and balanced knowledge base. Applications. Customer support. Automated response to customer inquiries and providing real-time support. Content creation. Generating copy for blogs, articles, marketing materials, and more. Education. Support in the production of teaching materials and the provision of learning aids. Healthcare. Assisting with the provision of health information and the automation of administrative tasks. Programming and IT. Help with code generation and troubleshooting in software development processes. Security and privacy considerations. Data processing. GPT-4 is designed with strict privacy policies in mind to ensure the safe handling of user data. Ethics and responsibility. OpenAI is committed to responsible AI development and has implemented mechanisms to prevent the misuse of the technology. Expandability. APIs and integration. GPT-4 can be integrated with various applications and systems via APIs, making it easier to implement and use across industries. Adaptability. Businesses and developers can customize and extend GPT-4 to meet their specific needs. Result. ChatGPT-4 represents a significant advance in the development of generative AI models. With its expanded capabilities, improved accuracy, and broader application areas, it offers a wide range of opportunities for businesses and individuals. The integration of text and image processing, multilingual support, and advanced security measures makes GPT-4 a powerful tool for the future. ChatGPT-4 cost. The cost of using ChatGPT-4 can vary depending on the use case and the specific requirements of the user. OpenAI offers different pricing plans and usage models to meet the different needs of users. Here is some general information about the cost structures. OpenAI API costs. OpenAI provides access to ChatGPT-4 through an API based on different pricing plans. These plans are subject to change, and the latest information can be found on the official OpenAI website. Here are some typical aspects of pricing. Cost per token. Fees are often calculated based on the number of tokens used. A token can be about 4 characters of text. For larger requests and responses, more tokens can be used. Usage levels. There are often different tiers or plans that vary based on the monthly usage volume and features you need. Higher tiers usually offer cheaper rates per token. Subscription plans. For certain applications and user groups, such as developers or smaller businesses, OpenAI may offer subscription plans. These plans could include, for example, cost of basic features, a fixed monthly price for a certain amount of tokens or hours of use. Additional fees, cost of use beyond the amount included in the plan. Enterprise solutions. For large companies or specific industry applications, OpenAI offers tailor-made enterprise solutions that are tailored to the specific requirements and usage behavior of these customers. These solutions can have individual pricing structures that include negotiations and special agreements. Factors influencing costs. Usage volume. The more you use the API, the more you can cost. Large companies with high usage volumes can benefit from volume discounts. Performance and availability. Higher performance requirements or special uptime guarantees, SLAs, may incur additional costs. Additional services. Costs can also be affected by additional services such as dedicated support, training, or customized integrations. Example of cost structure. To get a better understanding, here is a hypothetical example. Note: actual prices may vary. Basic plan: $10 per month for 100,000 tokens. Pro plan: $50 per month for 0,000 tokens. Enterprise plan: tailored pricing based on usage volume and specific requirements. ChatGPT 4 features. ChatGPT 4, as OpenAI's advanced AI model, offers a variety of features that make it a powerful tool for many applications. Here are some of the key features of ChatGPT 4. Natural language processing. Text generation. Creating understandable and contextual texts based on input. Text comprehension. Analysis and interpretation of texts to provide precise answers and summaries. Contextualized understanding. Longer contexts. Process longer texts and retain context across larger amounts of text. Multi-layered answers. Ability to answer complex questions with detailed and multi-layered answers. Multimodal capabilities. Text and image. Understanding and generation of texts in combination with image information. For example, image descriptions. Advanced input options. Users can enter both text and image data and receive combined answers. Multilingualism. Multi-language support. Effectively process and generate text in many languages. Translation. Ability to translate texts between different languages with high accuracy. Customizable outputs. Tonality and style. Adaptation of the writing style and tonality according to the user's requirements. Personalized responses. Consideration of individual preferences and contextual information to personalize spending. Advanced interaction capabilities. Dialogue leadership. Ability to have longer and more natural dialogues. Emotion recognition. Recognizing and responding appropriately to emotional undertones in texts. Integration and API usage. API access. Easy integration with various applications and systems via the OpenAI API. Extensibility. Ability to develop plugins and extensions to extend the functionality of ChatGPT 4. Applications. Customer support. Automated response to customer inquiries and providing real-time support. Content creation. Generating copy for blogs, articles, marketing materials, and more. Education. Support in the production of teaching materials and the provision of learning aids. Healthcare. Providing health information and automating administrative tasks. Programming and IT. Support in code generation and troubleshooting in software development processes. Security and privacy features. Data protection. Processing and storage of data in accordance with strict data protection guidelines. Security measures. Implementing mechanisms to prevent misuse and ensure data security. Advanced analysis capabilities. Data analysis. Analyzing data and generating reports based on large amounts of data. Trend identification. Recognizing and displaying trends and patterns in text data. Result. ChatGPT-4 offers a wide range of features that make it a versatile and powerful tool. From text generation and processing to multilingual capabilities and integration into various systems and applications, the possibilities are diverse and open up numerous areas of application in different industries. ChatGPT-4 Pros and Cons. Pros of ChatGPT-4. Advanced language processing. High accuracy and context understanding. GPT-4 can understand and process longer and more complex contexts better than its predecessors. More natural interactions. Improved dialogue management and contextual responses ensure more natural and human communication. Multimodal capabilities. Text and image. GPT-4 can understand and process both text and images, which expands the range of applications. Expanded input options. Users can combine complex inputs to get more comprehensive answers. Multilingualism. Multi-language support. Effectively process and generate text in multiple languages, improving global usability. Translation skills. Ability to translate accurately between different languages. Adaptability. Tonality and style. Adaptation of the writing style and tonality to specific requirements and target groups. Personalized responses. Consideration of individual preferences and contextual information. Integration and API usage. Easy integration. Access via API enables seamless integration with various applications and systems. Extensibility. Possibility to develop plugins and extensions to expand the functionalities. Variety of applications. Wide range of applications, from customer support and content creation to education and healthcare to programming and IT. Automation. Helping to automate tasks and processes to increase efficiency. Privacy and security. Strict data protection policies. Processing and storage of data in accordance with high data protection standards. Security mechanisms. Measures to prevent misuse and ensure data security. Cons of ChatGPT-4. Cost. High usage costs. The cost of using ChatGPT-4 can be significant, especially with high usage volumes. Cost structure. Complex pricing plans and potential additional fees for extensive usage or special features. Susceptibility to errors. Inaccurate answers. Despite high accuracy, false or misleading answers can be generated. Loss of context. Context loss can occur in longer interactions, which affects the quality of the responses. Dependency on training data. Data bias. The model may have bias that is present in the training data. Timeliness. Information is based on the training data and may be outdated. Technical challenges. Integration effort. Integration into existing systems can be technically challenging and time-consuming. Maintenance and support. Requires continuous maintenance and possibly assistance from specialized professionals. Ethics and accountability. Potential for abuse. Risk of abuse. For example, to generate misinformation or manipulative content. Responsible use. Need to implement and adhere to ethical policies and standards. Privacy concerns. Data processing. Concerns about the processing and storage of sensitive data. Regulatory requirements. Compliance with various data privacy laws and regulations can be complex. Result. ChatGPT-4 offers a variety of benefits that make it a powerful tool for many applications. Advanced language processing. Multimodality and adaptability are significant strengths. At the same time, however, there are also challenges and disadvantages, such as high costs, potential susceptibility to errors, and ethical and data protection concerns. When using ChatGPT 4, it is important to take these aspects into account and take appropriate measures to make the most of the advantages and minimize the disadvantages. Bonus home office chillum. Choose the right location. The first step in setting up a home office is choosing the right location. The following factors should be taken into account. Peace and privacy. A secluded room or corner of the house that is not very frequented is the best way to work undisturbed. Natural light. Daylight improves mood and productivity. Position your desk near a window. Space. The room should offer enough space for a desk, a chair and any office furniture that may be needed. Choosing ergonomic furniture. Ergonomics is an essential aspect of a healthy and comfortable workplace. Long-term sitting in a bad posture can lead to health problems. Therefore, pay attention to the following points. Desk. A desk with enough space for your computer, documents, and other work materials is essential. Height-adjustable desks offer the ability to switch between sitting and standing. Chair. Invest in an ergonomic office chair that supports your back and is height-adjustable. The seat height should be adjusted so that your feet are flat on the floor and your knees form a 90-degree angle. Optimal lighting. Good lighting is crucial to avoid eye strain and fatigue. Natural light. Make the most of daylight. Artificial lighting. Make sure your workplace is well lit. A desk lamp with an adjustable arm and dimmable light can be helpful. Anti-glare light. Avoid harsh light and screen reflections by strategically placing the light sources. Technology and equipment. A functional home office requires the right technology and equipment. Computer. A powerful computer or laptop is the heart of your home office. Make sure you have enough storage space and good performance. Monitor. An external monitor can increase productivity and be easy on the eyes. Position the monitor at eye level to avoid neck strain. Peripherals. An ergonomic keyboard and mouse, a printer and possibly a scanner are part of the basic equipment. Internet connection. A stable and fast internet connection is essential. A cable connection is usually more reliable than Wi-Fi. Cable management. Keep your cables tidy and avoid cable clutter with cable ducts or clips. Organization and storage. A tidy workplace promotes productivity and creativity. Drawers and shelves. Use drawers and shelves to organize documents and work materials. Label the shelves to quickly find what you need. Organization systems. File folders, boxes and hanging files help to sort important documents clearly. Digital organization. Use digital tools and cloud services to store and organize documents. Personal touch and comfort. Your home office should not only be functional, but also inviting and inspiring. Decoration. Personal items, plants, and artwork add an individual touch to the room. Plants also improve air quality and create a pleasant atmosphere. Comfort. A rug, pillows, and blankets can make the room more cozy. A small refrigerator or coffee maker nearby provides additional convenience. Separation of work and private life. To ensure a healthy work-life balance, it is important to draw clear boundaries between work and leisure. Fixed working hours. Set fixed working hours and stick to them. Avoid working on projects after work. Workspace. Use your workspace exclusively for professional activities. Leave the area at the end of the working day to mentally switch off. Communication. Clearly communicate your working hours and breaks to your family or roommates to avoid interruptions. Health and well-being. Health and well-being should not be neglected when working from home. Exercise breaks. Schedule regular breaks to exercise and relax your eyes. A short walk or stretching exercises can work wonders. Ergonomic exercises. Exercises to strengthen the back and improve posture should be integrated into your daily routine. Hydration and nutrition. Make sure you drink enough water and have healthy snacks on hand. Motivation and productivity. A motivating environment can significantly increase productivity. Set goals. Set clear, achievable goals for each day and week. A to-do list system can help you keep track of everything. Rewards. Reward yourself for goals achieved to stay motivated. This can be a short break, a favorite snack, or a relaxing activity. Minimize distractions. Identify possible distractions and eliminate them as much as possible. Keep the workplace clean and organized. Technical support and safety. Technical support and security are particularly important when working from home. IT support. Make sure you have access to technical support in case you run into any issues. Many companies offer remote support. Data security. Protect your data with regular backups and the use of security software. Make sure you have strong passwords and encrypted connections. Workplace safety. Regularly check your workplace for safety hazards such as loose wires or inadequate lighting. Flexibility and adaptability. Your home office should be flexible and adaptable to meet changing needs. Modular furniture. Use modular furniture that can be easily moved and adapted. Multifunctional spaces. If space is limited, your workspace can also be used for other activities. However, make sure that this does not interfere with your work routine. Regular evaluation. Regularly review your work environment and adjust it as needed to continue working efficiently and comfortably. Family and home office. The compatibility of family and home office poses special challenges. Communication. Talk openly with your family about your working hours and the need for uninterrupted work phases. Child care. If you have children, organize reliable child care so that you can concentrate on your work. Use break times to spend time with your children. Shared spaces. If your workspace is in a shared space, create clear rules and agreements to minimize disruption. Mental health. Mental health is an essential aspect of a successful home office. Social contacts. Keep in touch with colleagues and friends regularly to prevent isolation. Video conferences and virtual coffee breaks can help. Stress management. Find ways to reduce stress, whether it's through sports, meditation, or hobbies. Consciously plan time for rest and relaxation. Professional help. Don't be afraid to seek professional help if you feel you need support. Encourage creativity. A creative environment can increase work performance and satisfaction. Inspiration. Surround yourself with inspiring objects, books and pictures. An inspirational quote or vision board can increase your motivation. Open spaces. Create free spaces in which you can develop new ideas and brainstorm. A whiteboard or a large notepad can be helpful. Variety. Vary your working methods and try new approaches to encourage creative thinking. Training and development. Take advantage of the advantages of working from home to further your education and professional development. Online courses. Enroll in online courses to learn new skills or deepen existing knowledge. Webinars and workshops. Attend webinars and virtual workshops to keep up with the latest trends and technologies in your industry. Read and research. Read reference books, articles, and blogs to expand your knowledge. Schedule regular times for reading and research. Networking. Use social networks and professional platforms like LinkedIn to stay in touch with peers and build new professional relationships. Collaboration and communication. Effective communication and collaboration are just as important in the home office as they are in the traditional office. Communication tools. Use tools like Slack, Microsoft Teams, or Zoom to stay in touch with your team. Regular meetings and updates are crucial. Project management software. Use project management tools like Trello, Asana, or Monday to manage tasks and coordinate collaboration. Transparency and openness. Foster a culture of openness and transparency where all team members are free to express their thoughts and ideas. Time management. Good time management is essential in the home office to work productively and efficiently. Daily planning. Plan your workday in advance and create a to-do list. Prioritize tasks according to their importance and urgency. Pomodoro technique. Use techniques such as the Pomodoro technique, where you work in intervals and take regular breaks to maintain your concentration. Time management apps. Use apps like Todoist, Rescue Time, or Clockify to track your time and analyze your work habits. Financial aspects. Working from home can offer financial benefits, but there are also some costs to consider. Tax advantages. Find out about possible tax advantages for your home office. In many countries, you can deduct part of your work from home costs from your taxes. Budgeting. Create a budget for setting up and maintaining your home office. Consider the cost of furniture, technology, and consumables. Energy consumption. Pay attention to the energy consumption in your home office. Energy-saving devices and measures can save costs in the long term. Legal aspects. Legal aspects should also be taken into account when setting up a home office. Labor law. Find out about the labor laws in your country or region. This can include regulations on working hours, breaks and overtime. Privacy. Pay attention to privacy, especially if you're working with sensitive or personal data. Make sure your IT infrastructure is secure. Insurance. Check your insurance policies to make sure your home office is adequately protected. This may include an extension of your home insurance or special professional liability insurance. Sustainability. A sustainable home office can be more environmentally friendly and often more cost-efficient. Energy efficiency. Use energy-efficient appliances and lighting. Turn off appliances when they are not in use and use power strips with switches. Recycling. Ensure an effective recycling system in your home office. Separate paper, plastic and electronic waste. Eco-friendly materials. Use sustainable materials and furniture. Recycled paper, ecological office furniture and biodegradable cleaning products are good examples. Aesthetics and design. The design of your home office not only influences your well-being, but also your creativity and productivity. Color choice. Choose colors that promote your mood and concentration. Blue and green have a calming effect, while yellow and orange can be stimulating. Design elements. Use artwork, posters, and inspirational quotes to make your work environment appealing. Personal items can add an individual touch to the room. Flexibility. Design your home office so that it can be easily redesigned. This can help to avoid boredom and offer new perspectives. Air quality and ventilation. Good air quality is crucial for your health and productivity. Ventilate. Ventilate regularly to bring fresh air into your home office. Good ventilation can improve concentration and well-being. Air purifiers. Consider using an air purifier to remove pollutants and allergens from the air. Plants. Houseplants improve air quality and create a pleasant atmosphere. Plants such as ivy, fern and spathiphyllum are particularly effective. Noise protection. Noise can be a significant distraction and burden in the home office. Sound insulation. Use sound-absorbing materials such as carpets, curtains and soundproofing panels to reduce noise levels. Background noise. Sometimes, a constant background noise, such as soft music or white noise, can help mask distracting noises. Headphones. Invest in good noise-canceling headphones to keep your work focused. Family-friendly home office. A family-friendly home office can make it easier to reconcile work and family. Children's area. Set up a special area for your children to play or study while you work. Time management. Plan your workday so that you have time for your family. Flexible working hours can be helpful here. Communication. Communicate openly with your employer about your family obligations and look for solutions that take into account both your work requirements and your family's needs. Long-term planning. A home office should be designed for long-term use. Adaptability. Your home office should be able to adapt to change, whether it's through technological advancements or changing work requirements. Maintenance. Schedule regular maintenance and updates of your equipment to make sure everything is running smoothly. Future-oriented. Think about future developments and trends that could affect your home office and prepare accordingly. Inspiration and motivation. An inspiring home office can boost your motivation and creativity. Inspiring environment. Surround yourself with things that inspire and motivate you. These can be personal memorabilia, inspirational quotes, or artwork. Sense of achievement. Celebrate your successes, no matter how small. This can increase your motivation and satisfaction. Positive routines. Establish positive routines that improve your mood and productivity. This can be a morning routine, regular breaks, or a closing routine at the end of the workday. Technological development. Stay up to date on technological developments that can improve your home office. Software updates. Keep your software up to date to benefit from the latest features and security updates. New tools. Be open to new tools and technologies that can improve the way you work. These can be new communication platforms, project management tools, or creative software. Technological trends. Find out about technological trends and developments in your industry to stay competitive. Creative working methods. Encourage creative ways of working to increase your productivity and innovation. Brainstorming. Use techniques like brainstorming to come up with new ideas. A whiteboard or digital notebook can be helpful in this regard. Mind mapping. Mind mapping can help to visually represent and organize complex ideas and projects. Creative breaks. Take regular creative breaks where you engage in other activities that stimulate your creativity. This can be art, music, or a walk in nature. Rights and ownership notice. This audiobook is published and distributed by Testbericht-Institut LLC. All copyrights, publishing rights, distribution rights, audio rights, and related intellectual property rights for this work have been lawfully and exclusively acquired by Testberichtdienststätte LLC. Testberichtdienststätte LLC is the sole and unrestricted rights holder of this audiobook, including the right to reproduce, distribute, publish, monetize, and publicly perform the content on digital platforms such as YouTube. The original manuscript files, source documents, and contractual acquisition records serve as proof of lawful ownership. The original author and/or their authorized representative, Renovatio LLC, has transferred all relevant rights to Testberichtdienststätte LLC in accordance with applicable copyright and publishing law. This ownership applies to all current and future uses of this work, including audio, video, and digital publications. Effective date of rights ownership: the 1st of February 2026. Any unauthorized use, reproduction, re-upload, redistribution, or claiming of this content is strictly prohibited. Copyright Testberichtdienststätte LLC. All rights reserved.